Hello there. Wow. Perfect. Wonderful. Well done.
Okay.
Alrighty, what is up, everybody? I see Wild Violet in chat. I see Sentinel in chat. Sentinel says, I'm driving right now, but I can't wait to get home and pay full attention. Yeah, pay attention to your driving. Get home safe. I will be here for the next probably at least like 2.5, maybe 3 hours, playing all kinds of Animal Crossing. So first of all, welcome to the stream. Today we're doing a live Let's Play recording, starting with Animal Crossing here on GameCube. And for anybody who's not familiar, who's never tuned into one of these before, or let me, you know what? Actually, let me hit record right now. Boom, we are recording. So, for anybody who is watching this either as a Let's Play episode or for anybody who's just not familiar with how this kind of goes, I like to do these every so often, live Let's Play recordings here on Animal Crossing. One, it saves me time earlier in the week, but two, it also kind of lets me engage with the community while playing my favorite games, the entire Animal Crossing franchise here on live stream. So we're diving into Animal Crossing on GameCube, obviously, first. We are going to have to adjust the time because as I explain, I feel like I explain this every single episode. And for reference, all of these episodes that are being recorded live here on stream, they'll be chopped up and edited into individual episodes for each of the ongoing Let's Play series as well. So you might be watching this as a video on demand, for the full live stream, or you might be watching this as an individual episode of the respective Let's Play series. Either way, welcome, thanks for watching, let's have some fun. I see Dylan Fisher in live chat. Hello, welcome. As I feel like I explain every single episode here, my the internal battery on my GameCube is dead, which means it doesn't keep time anymore when the console is turned off. So even if I wasn't time traveling, I have to adjust the clock basically every time I sign on. But before I go, other things. Set clock. Okay. So first of all, it's the 15th today. Now, I feel like we might have to change that. Let me pull up exactly what let me pull up my to-do list here. I have fully fleshed out to-do lists for anybody who's not familiar of things to do in Animal Crossing, each of the 5 respective Animal Crossing main games. So in Animal Crossing on GameCube, I need to catch the Arapaima still, which is only available through this month. So it's July through September. So that's the biggie. The Migratory Locust should also be out. I'm thinking we're going to do around 4 p.m. The Arapaima comes out from 4 p.m. to 9 a.m., so it's kind of a afternoon night type of deal. The Migratory Locust goes away at 5 p.m. So As long as we're playing between 4 and 5, we should be able to catch that migratory locust. And those are the only two that are out right now. So let me drop this down to... Okay, so wait. It's military time, right? Yeah, so this is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah. And we're going to drop this down to, let's say... We'll do 407, because in real time right now, it's 607. You know what? It just changed to 608, so... And I don't want to spend too much time just setting the clock. I want to get in here. We've already spent 3 minutes of this Let's Play episode. We burned through 3 minutes just establishing what time it is. Or what time it needs to be, rather. Okay. Okay. Boom. Arapaima, migratory locust. Those are our goals for today. Here in Animal Crossing on GameCube. Let's rock and roll. Let's do it. I think it was raining. Oh, yeah. It was the middle of the night, too, I think I said it to last time. So, first things first. Let's run over here. Oh, they're red dragonflies. I hope those red dragonflies keep that same energy, because I'm pretty sure another Animal Crossing game, I have to actually catch a red dragonfly still. Somehow. I don't know how I... haven't caught it yet. It's like the easiest bug in every game, I'm pretty sure. Plate armor. Yeah, sell that. Sell all these salmon. You can have these boots as well. I don't need this garbage in my life. 17,800. That sounds like a fair deal. That's all I got. Do you have any artwork by chance? I guess that's asking a lot. Okay. No artwork at Nooks, so we're gonna begin our pursuits for these two critters. I think I'm gonna start with the migratory locust. There's so many weeds. I feel like the migratory locust is gonna be the easier of the two to catch. There are so many red dragonflies that it's almost creepy and gross looking. I feel like... Oh my god, they're everywhere, dude. I feel like I've had this conversation before. That the individual red dragonflies are not creepy or gross. But when there are like 100 of them all together like that... I don't know. Why is it make it creepy in bulk? Why are they creepy in bulk? I don't know. They're kind of pissing me off, though, because, quite frankly, I need to, Oh my god, they're everywhere, dude. I'm looking for any other bug. Okay, I'm looking for migratory locusts, but, every time I see something move and think it might be a locust, it's just a red dragonfly. Where do migratory locusts dwell in this game? Maybe there are too many weeds on the ground for migratory locusts to spawn. I feel like finding a migratory locust, I thought was going to be a really easy task. Maybe they're in bushes? Oh. I hear some kind of something. Ah. Get back here, you bugger. You little... Okay, we're going to do this? We're going to keep playing this game? Why does it look back at me as if to insult me? It's insulting my intelligence. Okay, we got it. It's a grasshopper, too. It wasn't even a freaking migratory locust. Oh, my God. Brutal. Wild Violet says in live chat, it didn't show it live. I had to refresh. I just arrived. Is all good now, though? I hope. You just missed me doing battle with a grasshopper. It was actually kind of embarrassing. I struggled immensely. Sentinel says, did you ever catch that petal-tail dragonfly for City Folk? You left us hooked. I have not caught it yet, no. So that's a today quest. We're gonna pursue that later in this stream. And in this week's episode, you know, therefore, of Animal Crossing City Folk. What is that? What's that thing on the ground? Is that a migratory locust? No, you bugger! Dude, this thing jumps far. This gotta be a... I'm never gonna catch this thing. Is there a way to approach it without it? Oh. No! I don't even know where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, so can I approach it real slow-like? I hear one of my villagers walking around me. No! I'm over this, dude. I don't like that they look at me, dude. It's under him? Get out of the way! I'm sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. Really. You're scaring this thing away, dude. Bob? I think it's Bob. No! I hate this. Where'd he go? No. Why do I suck so bad? My aim is so trash. I got it. Be migratory. Yes, I finally caught that migratory locust. Yes, dude. Why is that so hard? Why do I suck? Is that me? Yes, I caught every kind of insect. I didn't realize that was the last one. Oh, snap, dude. We did it. Holy crap. We freaking did it. Wait, hold on. We did it. I didn't realize the migratory locust was the last one. I didn't know it was going to be so excited for me, too. That was pretty dope. I don't think any other Animal Crossing game is like, yeah, we did it. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't remember. I guess I'll tell you if I catch that giant petal tail. If we can catch that Arapaima today, oh mama, this is gonna be a big episode. I'll tell you what. Let me drop this off in the museum because that'll finish my wing then. We are killing it. Is that another migratory locust? Should I just try to catch it to prove to myself that I'm not an idiot? The answer is no, we shouldn't try. We shouldn't try because if I try to prove myself to not be an idiot, I'm just going to prove myself to absolutely be an idiot. That's... I think that's what we've established here. I am absolutely an idiot, and we're not gonna try to prove otherwise. It's ain't the time or the place. Migratory locust, here you go, Blathers. Indeed, that's a migratory locust, if I'm not... I am not overly fond of insects, we know. Blech. I have a rather difficult time dealing with the soft underbellies of grasshoppers. They're vulgar. And their legs. Why do they come off so easily Wait, why do they come off so easily when one merely handles the beasts? I can tell you a couple of times that I've, in real life, handled a grasshopper, and I've never accidentally ripped its legs off. So whatever Blathers is talking about, is that a thing with grasshoppers? Do they have notoriously weak legs or something? But I digress. No. Are you not going to acknowledge that this is finished? Alright, so I guess this is... For reference, this is what a complete bug exhibit here in Animal Crossing on GameCube looks like. Heck yeah. We did it. Look at that banded dragonfly being just as annoying as it was to catch. Alright, so that's one wing complete. Let me double check. I don't remember if I finished... I think I checked this last time, too. Yeah, the fossil wing is complete, right? Yeah. So technically, that's 2 of the 4 wings complete here in the Domoberg Museum in Animal Crossing on GameCube. I am stoked. Wild Violet in live chat says, I have no idea. That is creepy. I'm only afraid of spiders. Sentinel says, correct me if I'm wrong, but you use an emulator for population growing, Wild World, and City Folk, right? Okay, so the only game I use an emulator for is actually Animal Crossing New Leaf. I have it on 3DS, and the save file that I'm playing on is actually my original save file, or save data from my 3DS. I just modded my 3DS so I could extract the save data, put it into Citra emulator, and therefore record. I mean, I guess technically you could say Wild World is the same, but Wild World I'm actually playing Virtual Console on my Wii U. That's how I record that one, to get that good video quality. Population growing, I am straight up, I don't know, I don't want to rip my controller off. I'm straight up playing on GameCube. That's why the graphics look the way they do, because it's literally just, it's GameCube graphics upscaled to 1080p. So it looks kind of goofy, obviously, and stretched to 16:9 aspect ratio. But yeah, no, this is straight up GameCube gameplay. City Folk is straight up Nintendo Wii gameplay. I have a center bar mounted on the top of my flat screen TV in front of me. Oh, a koi! I need to catch one of those in City Folk, actually. Trying to think. I mean, yeah, New Horizons is obviously Switch. So all the home consoles are games are being played on their respective original home consoles. Wild Violet says you got to scroll up a bit, John. I got to scroll up what? What? Did I miss something? Oh, in live chat? What did I miss? I just arrived. Yes. Oh, okay. I'm seeing. Anyways, hi, John. I missed you, my friend. How have you been doing this week? I've been doing great. Apart from my struggles of catching grasshoppers. Yeah. Well, it's done now. Mission accomplished. No more grasshopper catching. Now I just gotta catch this Arapaima, and I'll be set for the rest of the month. Oh my god, there are so many red dragonflies, though. Wait, what time did I set this at? Did I... Hold up. Am I stupid? Did I do something wrong? Migratory locust... Done. Yeah, no, Arapaima, 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. Okay, for some reason I had a weird feeling that it was like 5 p.m. and on. 5 p.m. on, but it is not. So we are good. We are 4 p.m. on, and we are looking for the Arapaima. Wild Violet in live chat says, that's good. What villagers do you have? You know, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I know I have 2 cows. I think Mint is still here. I've been trying to get Mint to move away since day 1, I think. Because Mint is kind of mean to me. But, let me see. Here we go. So we got Twerp, Mint, Cobb, Bob. Cobb and Bob live next to each other. That's convenient. Betty, Wolfgang and Cleo, Petunia, Tabby, Jay, Bertha, Peanut, Belle, and Lucky. Wild Violet says, you don't talk to them? No, I don't, really. I mean, they're so mean in this game. They're so mean-spirited. I enjoy the diversity in their dialogue, but they're so mean to me. I go away for like a week and they'll be like, oh my god, you moron. It's been forever. Look at all the weeds that we didn't care to pick up, but it's your fault that you didn't pick them up. Get a life, loser. Bet you have cockroaches in your house too, loser. And I'm like, yeah, I do. All of those things are true. I am kind of a deadbeat Animal Crossing player in this game, but I don't need you focusing on it and reflecting my faults back at me like that. Wild Violet has never heard of Belle and Petunia before. I think they're both cow. Well, Petunia's definitely a cow. And her catchphrase is moo la la. It's the only reason I remember Petunia, because her catchphrase is so ridiculous. This is Petunia. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Is it true? Oh my god. Like, I saw you a week ago, Petunia. Don't even give me this. Oh, okay. She's giving me, like, congratulations, maybe. We'll see. This seems like it would be a congratulatory statement, but it might not be. She might be like, wow, you must really have no life if you caught all those bugs. It could go either way. It could always go either way. Did you really, truly catch every species of insect there is? Wow, why would you ever? What's wrong with you? I told you! I freaking told you! That should have been a congratulatory statement, right? But it's not, because she's a jerk. All of these people are jerks. This is why I don't talk to them. I don't like them. They're mean to me, and I don't know why. What have I ever done to Petunia for her to be like, wow, that's a pretty big milestone. You're an idiot. Like, why? Why? Well, that says, wow, she was being nice. Never mind. No wonder she didn't make it into the other games. Yeah, no, she's a jerk. All of them. I don't like any of my villagers here. They're all jerks. I don't talk to any of them. I let the weeds grow so they get this. Mint never leaves though. Mint is so mean to me, and I've been trying to give her the boot since day one, and for some reason I must have talked to her just enough that she's never gonna leave. I mean, she does have this sweet piece of riverside real estate, so why would she move, you know? You did it! Oh my god, is she gonna be nice to me right now? You're amazing. You caught every kind of insect there is. Wow. How the tables have turned in this dialogue. Oh my god. That butterfly design you get... Wait, that butterfly design you get to put on your door should add a real touch of class. Take a bow. Wild Violet says, by the way, you missed something of someone else's if you scroll up. What did I miss? Oh, I saw a Sentinel. Sentinel says she overheard you talking smack about her, apparently. Animal Crossing realistic difficulty. Sentinel says, speaking of Virtual Console, what are your thoughts about all the remasters, RPG, Thousand Year Door, Mario vs. DK? It's a lot to take in. So, I am stoked. Honestly, I'm really, really excited. Mostly because a lot of the games that are being re-released or remastered are games that I never got to play in their first iteration. Like Super Mario RPG, I've been meaning to play it here on the channel for so long, and the fact that it's coming to Switch now in a cool remastered, a beautiful looking remastered version makes me really stoked, and like gives me a valid excuse to be like, okay, well, now's the time that I'm gonna play it. Not that I needed an excuse, but like... And I might still play the Super Nintendo version as well at some point. But I'm really, really stoked to get my hands on the new version of it and see what it's like. And then eventually, you know, play it on Super Nintendo and do some kind of comparison video, maybe. Or just, like, draw a comparison for myself. A rainbow trout. I don't know... I'm assuming none of these fish are big enough to be an arapaima. I don't know why I'm still catching them. Okay. We'll keep on keeping on. As far as the Thousand Year Door goes, I'm so excited. Because the Thousand Year Door is a game that I played as a kid on GameCube, and I freaking loved it. And then when I sold my original GameCube like an idiot when I was a kid, I sold a large collection of my GameCube games that at the time, because the GameCube was... you know, the active console, or the current generation console, they weren't worth, like, anything. I'd be willing to bet... Crap. I'd be willing to bet that I probably sold Thousand Year Door for, like, $10. Tops. And now it's so expensive to get a genuine copy, like a GameCube copy of Thousand Year Door. So for that reason, I'm very excited that it's coming to the Switch. Felt the same way when 3D All-Stars came to the Switch with Galaxy. I have Galaxy. I don't own an original copy of Sunshine. Do own a copy of Super Mario 64, obviously. But it was cool to be able to get those and revisit those on the Switch. Wild Violet says, another difference I see, I don't think in the newer games they give you compliments for completing a part in your museum. Yeah, I don't think so either. That's what I'm saying. Well, Moolah La, she didn't give me any kind of compliments, but yeah, no, oh my god, dude, look at all these red dragonflies. Oh, give me the heebie-jeebies. Can September just be over? That's a relatively big boy over there, but I can't possibly get over there without it de-rezzing. So I don't really know how to go about doing that. Is it already gone? It might have already disappeared, quite frankly. I'll cast a line in. Sentinel says, selling an old generation Nintendo console to afford the newer one is a Nintendo fanboy rite of passage. So I'll give you one worse. I was gonna say I'll give you one better example, but I'll give you one worse. The true story of why I sold my Nintendo GameCube. And this is gonna sound so wholesome, but I hate it to this day. It hurts my soul. I don't know how old I was, but I was too young to have a job, and I wanted to buy my dad a cool birthday present. And I was online. Oh my god, I keep losing these. And I would guess I was online or something. I think it was back when KB Toys was still in existence. So date me on that. I would be willing to bet money that I bought this thing from KB Toys website and had it shipped to me, quite frankly. Which was super cutting edge at the time, at least for me. Amazon wasn't really a thing. Maybe it was. Maybe it was just starting up, but yeah, anyway. But yeah, so I found weird context. My dad really likes horse racing, and I found this board game type of thing. It was an electronic horse racing game with these little horse racing figures, and all it did was you pop batteries in it and the thing vibrated, and the vibrations made the horses run around the track. And it was oh, you pick a horse, each of your family members picks a horse, and whichever one wins the race wins the game. You know what I mean? So it was super cool, and it was $40. I remember it being it was exactly $40, right? And I was how am I gonna get $40? So I took my GameCube and all my GameCube games, or the vast majority of my GameCube games, because I had a Wii at that point, I think. I honestly don't even remember if I had the Wii yet. But I took my GameCube and the vast majority of my GameCube games, and I took them to cash converters, and I sold them, and I genuinely think I got about $40 for the whole kit and caboodle. Or maybe 50, and I was probably stoked because I was oh man, I have $10 left over. So I bought him that game, and I don't think it never really worked as well as it was supposed to, as well as it was advertised to, which was disappointment number one. It was kind of cheaply made for a $40 board game or thing. And beyond that, I mean, I was a kid and I was he likes horse racing, therefore he'll definitely like this. I don't think we really touched it more than a handful of times. But you know what I would have touched, and I did touch a million times before that? My GameCube and all my GameCube games. So it sounds aw, that's such a sweet story, but it's it's a dreaded story. It hurts my soul a little bit to even still think about that. It was such a dumb decision, especially in hindsight as an adult now, in the context of me being the Nintendo beast and having this channel. It's fine. I mean, I reacquired most of the games. I bought a new GameCube off of Mercari or something a couple years ago. So it is what it is, but so I never I never sold a game console to afford a new game console. Because when I was a kid, I didn't collect game consoles. I had the game consoles, but I wasn't in my mind, I wasn't oh, I need to have every Nintendo console. Now I'm an adult and I have jobs, plural. And I have the YouTube channel, which kind of gives me an excuse to, collect game consoles. But now I have a good collection of multiple generations of game consoles. But before I never really did. So I wasn't really one that I was like, oh, I definitely sold games. I definitely traded a good number of games to like Game Crazy and GameStop to afford new games, but I never really did that with game consoles. So, like, I still have my original. I can't say that. I don't. My sister has my original N64, I'm pretty sure, and that hurts my soul. But I have two N64s of my own. I bought one as a replacement because my sister took ours. It's the problem. Don't ever buy your kids things to share, because eventually they become adults and become greedy and just take their stuff to college and whatnot and leave the other one high and dry. So, so she has the original N64. I bought a new one to replace that, and then I found a really cool N64 carrying case, and I found myself like traveling with my N64 more than any human being really should. Like, I don't know why I do so much. I just take it places with me because I'm a nerd. And I was at this toy store, this collectible store, and I found this really cool N64 carrying bag. Like, it's like a satchel, and it's branded N64. It's super cool. And it came with an N64, like, pre-bundled in it. I was going to buy just the bag, and then I realized that there was, a console and a bunch of controllers in it, and, like, all, like, the hardware, like, the expansion pack and everything, and I was like, holy crap. It was, like, $100. So I was, like, sold. So now I have two N64s, one that I have set up down here for recording purposes, and one that I keep, like, portable, basically, which is kind of cool. Get out of here, fish. That's probably not big enough to be an Arapaima. Wild Violet says, that's so wholesome, you wanted to do that for your dad, though. Sentinel says, nah, that's still very wholesome. I'm sure that made a core memory for your dad. I don't know. I think that's the thing, though. I think that's what makes me the most bitter about it, because I'm not confident that it did. I think he probably, more than anything, I think he probably feels bad that I did that, because I know I feel bad for myself to some extent that I did that. But I also feel kind of dumb because it was like, I wish young me was like a little bit more competent to be like, he probably wouldn't care that much for this. Maybe I could find something else for $40. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what just splashed over here. I don't know. It's fine. Like, there are some things, like, I still look back and think of, like, some of the Sonic games I used to have on GameCube, like the different Mega Collection, Gem Collection? I don't remember. The different collections of games, and I'll reacquire them eventually when I find them, but for a reasonable price. That's the big thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not super bitter about it anymore. I still have my original Wii, though. See, that's a core memory for both my dad and I. Because I didn't pre-order the Nintendo Wii. My dad and I, through the holiday season of its launch into the new year, we went on an incredible hunt together, trying to find a Nintendo Wii. I'm talking, like, looking at, like, newspaper ads, newspaper ads, all kind, like, calling different stores, Toys R Us, GameStop. I think Game Crazy might have. Yeah, Game Crazy was definitely still in business at that point. Calling all, like, Best Buy, all of them. Ended up getting it at Circuit City. And I'll go into that story. I'll go into that story in full. Crap! That's like the third one over here that I feel like I could have been an Arapaima and I've missed it. But this is about the 30-minute mark on this episode, so I'm going to save this. We made some cool progress today. Let me go, sell all this. But yeah, I'll go into more into detail about the cool story about me getting my Nintendo Wii. I think I've told it before on live streams. I'm not totally sure, but it's a fun memory of mine, and which is why I still have the box for my Nintendo Wii. I was so proud when I finally acquired the Nintendo Wii. I keep all, like, the boxes for all of my consoles now, just because they're cool, like, collectible things that I like having, along with the consoles themselves, obviously. I don't keep the consoles in the boxes, obviously, but I keep all the stuff that, comes with it and everything. At some point, I wanna, like when I buy a house, I wanna build like a wall of boxes of like game console boxes and stuff like that, and then like put some kind of glass over it. You know what I mean? So it's like flat, so it's like a wall that you can lean up against or whatever. But instead of like doing like wallpaper, oops, that I actually meant no. Instead of having like wallpaper, it would just be like a collage wall of like all of my different game console boxes behind like a sheet of glass. I think that'd be super freaking cool. But that's a while down the road. I can't really do that in an apartment. So I should check my mail, but I'm not gonna. It's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna save and quit here. And I'm going to queue up the next Animal Crossing game. Let me stop the recording there. I'm going to queue up the next Animal Crossing game, which is Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS, as featured, or as emulated rather, Virtual Console on the Wii U. So I will be right back. Alrighty, let me jump back in here. Let me start the recording for this episode. Bada bing, bada boom. I think we're good to go. I will say, to start this off, just before we moved to the new apartment that I live in now, I actually had my Wii U gamepad stylus not attached to the gamepad, and I'm like 99.999% sure that it's packed somewhere in like a miscellaneous bag, and I'll stumble upon it eventually. But for the time being, I have no idea where it is, and that scares me. I just got done saying in the last video that like I am adamant about keeping all the original stuff, boxes, instruction manuals from all of my consoles and everything, and it really bugs me that I'm missing my Wii U gamepad stylus at the moment, but it is what it is. Alright, so we're jumping into Animal Crossing Wild World here on the Nintendo DS. I'm gonna bump up the game audio here because I have to do that between, especially in these videos, or especially when recording live. I have to bump up. Let me see. I should have checked the time. I guess I can do that then. But Wild Violet in live chat says, "Oh gosh, I was 1 year old when this was out." You were 1 year old. Jeez. I know you said it earlier too. Me being too young to understand those stores. I was mentioning like Game Crazy, Toys R Us, Best Buy. Ended up getting my Wii at Circuit City, actually. But yeah, I mean, but you're also from, across the pond, right, Wild Violet? So, I mean, like, you might, I don't know. I don't know if those stores exist over there anyway, regardless of age. From the HRA, oh goody. So it's a crappy rainy night. Let me check what I need here in Animal Crossing Wild World. Got my handy dandy notebook here. For any of you Blue's Clues fans out there. I grew up with Blue's Clues. Steve, not Joe. I mean, Joe's fine. He's okay, but he's not the same as Steve. Steve of Blue's Clues peak. He's actually from around where I live too, which is kind of cool. He's like a local celebrity. Which I learned a lot about Steve from Blue's Clues. I'm gonna do a small spiel about Steve from Blue's Clues in a minute here. So I have his autograph and everything. I was just at a fan expo convention where he was there as one of the featured guests. I'm gonna teach you some things about Steve from Blue's Clues. The dude's pretty cool, and he's got a pretty interesting career. But anyway, yeah. Wild Violet says, I know Blue's Clues. Watched it when I was really young. Okay, so we're on some level playing field here. The age gap is bridged by Blue's Clues. It might be different hosts depending on the age, but I mean, we can all agree that Blue's Clues, some great television for kids. Let me see. So I need koi. I need the Arapaima still, right? Or not the Arapaima, the coelacanth? Maybe not. I am going to actually time travel right now. I'm going to go back inside and time travel because this is the game that I need the red dragonfly for. Oh my god, these freaking cockroaches. I haven't been inside this house in so long, dude. Look at all these bugs I just randomly threw over here. I'm just gonna leave. Oh wait, no, I went in there for a reason. Crap. I'm losing my train of thought. Okay. Yeah, this is... I don't remember his name. I think it's Bud. I don't like him. The rain is beautiful in Animal Crossing. Oh my god, these cockroaches, dude. Stop spawning. I like all these bugs in their, like, respective cages or crates right now. They're just watching me squash their brethren, and they're just like, wow, I'm glad he just caught us and didn't try to murder us. It's because he didn't infest my house. Okay. Got him. Alright. Well, we killed a couple of cockroaches. Okay, so I can't do that from inside here. Let me save an end and let me change this up quick. Sentinel says, if Nintendo put you, meaning me, in charge for Animal Crossing 6, what spin would you put on it? Whew, that is a great question. I definitely have some ideas, and I've thought about this quite a bit, actually. And I don't remember... I feel like I talk about things so much on different videos that I don't even keep track of where I've said these things before. If it was like a live stream that I said it on, or whatever, but regardless. I would say... Hold on, let me... Before I get into... This is going to be a deep conversation, so let me change this clock real quick. First of all, definitely want it to be the 15th. And, let me pick a time that's consistent with the most possible. Alright, so this month we have the Koi, 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. It's all year, but available this month. The Piranha goes away after this month. The Gar goes away after this month. King Salmon. all day first half of the month. So you know what? We're gonna do. Did I say all day? My attention span is terrible. Okay, yeah, it is all day first half of the month. So let me just do 12 noon. And we're going to go back to yesterday just to be safe because I want to make sure it's still the first half of the month. So we're going to go after the king salmon, number 1. And I think the red dragonfly will just be easy as, you know, just easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Assuming it's not raining, in which case that would make it, you know, not possible, I think. Don't be raining. Yes, it's a beautiful sunshiny day. Awesome. Okay. So, now to, wait, Wild says your timing is off. My timing is off? What does that, what does that mean? You mean if you made my clock good. Because, yeah, I fixed... Well, I didn't fix it, but, yeah, I resolved it. I'm hoping you're not meaning, like, my voice. My mouth is not matching my words or whatever. Oh, the date and the time. Okay, good. Yeah, that's fine. Let me see. So, yeah, Animal Crossing 6. Let's talk about it. What would I put in Animal Crossing 6? So, I would like to see a return... I feel like OG Animal Crossing. I'm talking Animal Crossing GameCube. I'm talking Animal Crossing, I think they're supposed to be in this river mouth, right? Animal Crossing on GameCube, Wild World on DS, City Folk on the Wii. Those are what I consider to be like the OG Animal Crossing games because they're kind of the same game to some extent. They're each different and beautiful and great in their own ways. But they're all the very similar play style, right? You're just a guy or you're just a villager, a person, a human being. Oh, release it. I'm gonna go sell some crap. I forgot. My pockets are full. That moved into an animal town, right? That's all you are. And, you know, same kind of formula every time. You're left to move in, make a living, decorate your house, catch the bugs, catch the fish, yada, yada, yada. It's very simple. You don't have any real responsibilities in the game, and I think that's what I really, really love about these games, is that you don't really have any responsibility. Like, yeah, you have debt to pay off, but the only reason you would have to pay that off is if you want to get a bigger house, which you do, so you pay it off. And also, you're collecting bugs. You don't have to collect bugs, but you do, because it's fun. You know, so I feel like that's like basic Animal Crossing to me. That is the quintessential Animal Crossing experience. Then New Leaf came along, and I feel like it changed up the formula quite a bit. I mean, within reason. You know, it put you in the driver's seat as the mayor. It allowed you to, you know, implement different ordinances, so on and so forth, and start building things outside to some extent. And I didn't have a problem with that, but it definitely felt like, okay, we're getting away from the simplicity of it all. The thing that really made me fall in love with Animal Crossing was the sheer simplicity of it. The lack of responsibility. It's almost like a childhood thing. It's like a return to childhood, because there's, like, your entire existence is surrounding just childlike fun and, you know, celebrating holidays and just having a good time with your animal friends. Like that's the jam. That is core Animal Crossing. Crap. But yeah, I mean, beyond that, I mean, New Leaf came in and it added a little bit more responsibility, and then New Horizons came in and doubled down on we're building an entirely new game here. We're building an entirely new experience here. they added terraforming, they added crafting, and quite frankly, not all of it worked. Like, in my mind, crafting is dumb. I don't think crafting is great. Quality of life updates are completely necessary for terraforming, because right now it's very possible, and I don't hate it, but it's definitely tedious. Let me try to catch this guy quick. Come on, give me a king salmon. That's a regular salmon. But yeah, I think New Horizons did so much right, but I think it did a lot wrong too. So with all that in mind, when I say in Animal Crossing 6, I would like to see kind of a return to the simplicity. I would love to see, I feel like City Folk, and this is partially me, nostalgia, but I feel like City Folk was kind of the perfect base Animal Crossing game. So, like, Animal Crossing on GameCube was great, but it had some quirks. It had, like, the camera wasn't great, how it shifted from acre to acre rather than the rolling view. And then that was corrected in Wild World, right? But Wild World had its faults. It removed holidays, most notably. And then City Folk came in and was basically represented the exact same game as Wild World, except it reintroduced everything that was missing. So it reintroduced all the holidays back into the mix, obviously improved graphics, improved other things, added motion controls, which was pretty cool. I still, to this day, I swing axes and bug catching nets with motion controls. It is what it is. But with that said, I think New Leaf was the one where it was like, okay, we did something really great with City Folk. City Folk is as good, like, as fundamentally good as we can possibly make it. Now what? Now we have to expand. Now that we got the formula right and we know what Animal Crossing is, now it's time to expand on that and introduce new things. So New Leaf did that. And I think New Leaf did it with great success. In my mind, it did get away from the simplicity a little bit, like I already mentioned. But and I think that's why I want in Animal Crossing 6, I think it would be nice to return to that simplicity. I want crafting gone. So I guess the big thing would be a return to the simplicity of 1 through 3, mainly City Folk. I also think it should double down on online multiplayer. So, up until... Animal Crossing has been a beloved franchise, but it wasn't until New Horizons came along on Switch, mixed with the pandemic, that Animal Crossing became a mainstay in so many... like, in the eyes of, like, just gaming culture. Give me 1 second here. Oh, good. A big old tire. Great. But yeah, like, New Horizons was the game. It was the game at the onset of the pandemic. It was, like, life-saving for so many people, myself included. And I think for that, it's an important note. And I think, like I said, it did so much right. I think terraforming is cool. But I think the only way we can get away from it is to return to, like, kind of a more basic version of Animal Crossing. I would love to see more online multiplayer, because now that the franchise is as big as it is, and it has the fan base that it is, Animal Crossing 6 is going to be a big title. It's going to have there are going to be a lot of people playing it. And current gaming culture just demands... Yes, Red Dragonfly acquired. Current gaming culture just it demands online multiplayer capability, and I feel like New Horizons did close to nothing with online multiplayer capability. Even New Leaf, I feel, did better. You could go to Tortimer's Island and do tours and catch bugs together or whatever. even New Leaf did a better job with online multiplayer than New Horizons on the Switch, and that's pretty insane. Seeing as they were, the infrastructure of Nintendo Switch Online, their first paid online multiplayer service is what it is. It's pretty mind-boggling to think like New Leaf on 3DS did it better. But Wild Violet says, I guess things changed as we get older, things turn different, and we all had our own version we played and loved, and I can see how this is your childhood. It looks very fun, and it's down to generations. Sentinel says, New Leaf's NPC text made the game feel alive. New Horizons dialogue is so dry. 100%, I agree with that, yeah. And yeah, like, I'm a huge lover of all things Animal Crossing. So when I criticize any Animal Crossing game, know that I'm criticizing it from a standpoint that I love it and it's still a 10 out of 10 game for me. I'm just like comparing it. Like it's comparing like the most beloved things in my life and trying to find fault in them. That's basically what it is when I look at Animal Crossing games. And yeah. CSEP in live chat, hello. How did I not know you were doing this today? I'm glad I came here before City Folk. Yes, City Folk will be next up here on the stream. Let me turn around here and dig this bad boy up. Wild Violet says, New Leaf is my best game. It's my first one I ever played, and it will always hold a place in my heart. For sure. For sure. I even have been starting to feel nostalgic towards New Horizons already. Which might sound blasphemous, but yeah, no, like, New Horizons will forever be the game associated with me restarting my YouTube channel. So no matter what happens in my life, like, as long as the existence of my YouTube channel is something that's like, in my core memories, New Horizons will always be that big part of it. Like, that was... How many night adventures did I do? Let's Play is into over 100 episodes now. Like, crap! I blew it. I knew I was going to spaz on that one because I was talking too much. But yeah, like, it's just... New Horizons... It's weird that New Horizons already has nostalgic value to me. Come on, be a king salmon, because I just blew my opportunity. No. Just a regular salmon. I need a king salmon. Where, oh, where? Where, oh, where is my king salmon at? Wild Violet says, I think we can all agree, no matter what games we played of this game, Animal Crossing is an incredible game that just feels relaxing and peaceful. I couldn't live without this game. Yeah, no, I am... It's insane, and it makes me so happy that Animal Crossing is as popular as it is today. Because, like, when I was a kid playing City Folk, I became obsessed. And I still am. Like, that was what sparked my fandom of Animal Crossing forever. And I remember going online and, like, looking for, like, Animal Crossing merchandise, and there was nothing. Like, the only Animal Crossing toys that existed I can think of were, like, these, like, figures that came with, like, they were, like, play sets. It was, like, a house, and I think it was from... I'm not even sure. It might have been GameCube era toys, quite frankly. They were Japanese imports. They did not exist in the United States, so you had to order them from Japan. And I might end up trying to find some of these to see if I can get my hands on them still, because now, like, there are ways to import things from Japan and whatnot. And people probably have them on eBay as well. But yeah, like, that was it. That was all that existed for Animal Crossing toys. And now, Animal Crossing New Horizons got so big that there's just everybody is licensing Animal Crossing stuff. And it's incredible. It's incredible to see so many people loving the thing that I grew up loving. It's great. What's not great is a stupid fish and how many of these big fish that I've missed. Because I was really hoping to catch this frickin' king salmon today. Come on, king salmon, baby. Come on. I'm not even going to know what it looks like when I catch it. All these salmon seem like they should be kings to me. What implies royalty about these salmon? Naminsky, hello, hello. I am playing Animal Crossing Wild World on Wii U Virtual Console. Yes. Sentinel says, I remember walking into GameStop always eyeing City Folk, not knowing what it was. One day I got it and I was hooked. I had found my own little community. Crazy it blew up because of the pandemic. I agree, yeah. And that's the thing, though, like, also, Animal Crossing always... I remember seeing Animal Crossing on GameCube when I was a kid, and I never touched it. I never picked it up, because, again, like, I didn't know what it was. There were, like, the big ones that, like, everybody felt comfortable buying, knowing it was going to be a great game. You got freaking Mario Kart Double Dash, and, like, Sonic Adventure Director's Cut, and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. You had Super Mario Sunshine, you had... Pokemon Coliseum, all like the mainstays and whatever, but then there was Animal Crossing, and I never really thought anything of it. It was kind of there. 1 second. Come on. The GameCube games that come to mind when I think of Animal Crossing on GameCube and kind of like put myself back in like my childhood shoes, Billy Hatcher comes to mind. It was one of those, like, offshoot games that, like, was super fun and people loved it, but, like, it was like, I don't know about this. Like, I don't know. Mario's not in this, so I don't know if it's a good game or not. Billy Hatcher, Harvest Moon was another one that comes to mind. All great games, obviously. Come on. Give me a king salmon. I'm over it with all these salmon. I'm over it. But yeah. Wild Violet says, I just wish more people would still play the old games, but I know they have those memories. It's sad, but people move on and grow up, but the memories are always there. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. That's one of the reasons I still play all these games on my channel, because like they were great games when they came They were great games when they came out, and they're still great games. A great game is not, you know, you look at it and you play it. A great game means that you can play it at any time and it doesn't lose its value. Yes, obviously the graphics on these older Animal Crossing games are not nearly as good as New Horizons. That's common sense. Why would they be? You know, technology advances, graphics advance. Apparently the Nintendo Switch 2 or whatever next gen Switch console or Nintendo console is coming out next year, speculatively. Apparently it has, you know, graphics comparable and performance comparable to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. I don't know if that's true or not, but think about how immaculate an Animal Crossing game would look on that. It would be incredible. It's like, that'd be OD. That'd be so much power for an Animal Crossing game. But you know what? I am so here for it. And yes, so I think going back to the original question at hand, especially if that's the case, I think the thing that I would want to see in Animal Crossing 6, I think there's a place for an Animal Crossing country game. Like a country living kind of game. Right? But I can't picture an Animal Crossing country living game. It could literally be like Animal Crossing Country Life or something like that. You know what I mean? But I can't picture that not being a farming simulator, and I don't want an Animal Crossing farming simulator. Maybe a DLC to a main Animal Crossing game, but like not a full-blown farming simulator. We don't need that. We don't need any more farming simulators, especially not on the Switch. So I say that... Hold on. I say that cautiously, hoping that that doesn't come to fruition. Yes, we did it! We did it! We caught the king salmon! That's what it looks like. All hail the king, baby. Wait. What's the Duke Nukem quote? Hail to the king. It might be hail. Hail to the king, baby. Something like that. I don't know. It's good enough. Good enough. Duke Nukem, an iconic video game character that did not age well in our current social climate. We're crushing it, though. We're catching all the bugs and all the fish we need today. Now I just gotta collect all the fossils, and we'll have made some really good progress today. Red dragonfly for you, Blathers. Wild Violet says, to be honest, this is making me want to buy the old games that I missed when I wasn't born, and see what they were like, and see how the games work on devices in the past. I would 100% advocate for that. I 100% will tell you that it's great. I remember getting I think I still have it laying around somewhere too, an Atari Flashback 2. Which was like an Atari console, but it didn't have game cartridges. It was just like preloaded with a bunch of games. I don't think it's particularly old. I don't know what year it came out. But it was like a bunch of like iconic Atari games that were just kind of loaded onto it. It still had the joysticks and everything, like for controllers and whatever. But super, super cool. And like, there's something about playing the games, not remastered, not ported, but there's something about playing the games on their original intended consoles that is just so special, and it just feels good. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm just a nerd for, like, video game history. I don't know. But I think I'm a nerd for video game history predominantly because so much of it happened while I was alive, like, during my lifespan. I'm not saying, like, I was, like, playing games when I was, born in 1996. But 1996 was, like, an absolutely massive year for video games, especially Nintendo. But it was just an absolutely massive year for video games. Why is he not even holding the fish that I just hand? Oh, it's in his other hand. Okay. And so much happened. Like, I'm 27. I was born in 96. And so much has happened. Like, the evolution of games from 1996 to today is absolutely incredible. Like, it's so cool to look at all the console generations and how the graphics have improved and how the technologies have improved, how the storytelling has improved. It's such an incredible art form, and it's only gotten more and more incredible as time has gone. Yeah, there are flaws to it, for sure. The more of a money racket game development has become, the more lucrative it has become, financially speaking. The more we see games that are pushed out, that are half-baked, that are on terrible, time crunch deadlines and what have you. And, like, that obviously sucks, and you don't hate to see that. Cyberpunk is, like, the big one that comes to mind for everybody, I imagine. When you think of a game that was rushed to market, Cyberpunk is, like, the big one, because it's, like, this massive game, and it's fixed now, but, like, why did it take years for it, or like at least like a full year, for it to reach a point where it's actually functioning at like a playable level? Why wouldn't they have just delayed it a year and then released it at a playable level? It's ridiculous. Animal Crossing New Horizons, why'd they roll it out with like things like that as updates, like holidays? It wasn't even a complete game at launch. Why didn't they just postpone it a year? I get it because of the pandemic, but the pandemic was not like, it wasn't anticipated. They didn't choose that release date because the pandemic was coming. It just coincidentally happened, and it worked in their favor. It should have been postponed a year. That's my view of it. I'm glad they didn't postpone it in hindsight, but it would have made logical sense for them to have postponed it based on what we got. Like, Animal Crossing, the 2.0 update was the complete game in my mind. It should have shipped that way. And then updates being cosmetic, extra items, extra clothing items, fun stuff like that. Man, like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Together, yeah. Wild Violet says, okay, when I get the money, I will. New Leaf was my home, time to explore others. Love Animal Crossing. Exactly. Do it. It's great. The whole Animal Crossing franchise. And once you've played all of them, and, like, I'm not saying this in, like, a gatekeeper-y kind of way. I don't want to gatekeep at all. Or, like, condescending kind of way. But once you've played all of them, you'll realize how each one has its own soul. And that sounds super corny and dumb, but, like, each one doesn't, like, people want to say, oh yeah, City Folk and Wild World are basically the same game, and in a lot of ways that's true, but they're still different games. They still have different mechanics. They're still very fun games. I'm not going to talk to him, because I don't like talking to him. He never has anything valid or worthwhile to say. But like I said, you can literally play all 5 games like I am, and you could find something unique about each one, and something to love about each and every one, which is not something you can say about a lot of games. Like, sometimes the sequels suck. Sometimes, you know, the sequels are just, like, better versions of the originals, and it makes the originals kind of, like, obsolete. That is absolutely not the case for Animal Crossing. There are definitely things that are fixed in later games, but each Animal Crossing game is its own standalone game, and each one is incredible, no matter how similar or different it is from its predecessor or its successor. So, it's, yeah, you know. I love Animal Crossing for that reason. I mean, among millions of other reasons, but that's one reason that I love the entire Animal Crossing franchise. Let me see. Sentinel says 1996. You're so young. I'm 1999. I mean, yeah. I always say I'm old. I always, you know, joke about being an old man because I feel like the vast majority of, I want to say, my vocal audience, like the audience that tunes into these live streams and chats with me live and interacts with my content actively and is in my Discord server, are, like, younger than me. And I'm, like, I feel like there's a gap between, like, what, like, my knowledge of, like, oh, like, hip new slang. Like, I'm, like, on the cusp of becoming, like, an old man and being like, these kids with their hip new lingo, I don't know what they're saying. I'm, like, on the cusp of that. Like, I can still figure it out, but, like, it's like 5 years away from me being like, I have no idea what these kids are saying anymore. They're just making up words. I mean, I do say that already, to some extent. But, yeah, so it's... And then also, like, I have people, like... There's a large generation of people that played Animal Crossing for the first time in New Horizons. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, it's like... Like, for example, like, when New Horizons first came out... There were, like, Kotaku articles and Polygon articles that were saying how people hated Zipper T Bunny and how Zipper T Bunny shouldn't be in the game. And it's like, are you insane? I love that you're here. I love that you've entered this home of mine, this place that I call home, which is the Animal Crossing franchise. But don't come in here with dog crap on your shoes and wipe it all over the carpet. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Don't come in here and act like you run the place when this is your first game, okay? And I don't mean to say this like a gatekeeper, but don't tear down my childhood characters just because you think they're creepy. Yeah, they're creepy. Zipper T Bunny is kind of weird. That's the point. That's why he's not even a real animal. That's why he's a dude in a bunny costume. That's like the part of the joke. That's part of the character. He has a zipper in the back of his head. Like, that's... And his, like, subtext is, like, talking about how stuffy it is in the mask. Like, that's the whole deal. He's supposed to be creepy. Well, maybe not creepy. I don't find him creepy. I find him cute. But, like, it's supposed to be, like, a weird, funny character. That's the point. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting too defensive over Zipper T Bunny. But, you know. There's a disconnect. There's a disconnect between... It's a mild generation gap, I'll say. But there's definitely a disconnect. And I'm trying to get better with it. And also, like, being a streamer, I feel like I'm an old, disconnected person from, like, streamer culture. And I've definitely been getting better, but it's like, I don't need that butterfly, do I? That looks like a butterfly that's somewhat rare. It's mostly just like the lingo and stuff that it took me a little while for me to adapt and for me to learn what any of it meant. Wild said, Hopkins the rabbit is a balloon, John. Hopkins the rabbit? Who is Hopkins the rabbit? Is this one of these generation gap things that I'm talking about? I don't know who that is. CSEP says, I go play the 3 Animal Crossing games I own recently because they are so different and offer a different experience. Yeah, 100%. Oh, Hopkins the rabbit, in New Horizons. Okay. I was like, is Hopkins the rabbit like the UK version of Zipper T Bunny? Like, is there like a weird lost in translation from English to English in Animal Crossing? Like, what's happening? Crap. I forgot I have to do these one at a time. Whoops. Alright, so we got 3 fossils to appraise before we jump over to Animal Crossing City Folk on the Wii. Terabody, don't need that one, so we're 0 for 1. Alright, Blathers. Please. Let it be something good. Nope, 0 for 2. Not making any progress. Sentinel says, want me to blow your mind? When characters like Chip and CJ say, nyuk, it's supposed to be the tongue pop noise you make from putting your tongue at the top of your... You mean like a glottal stop type of thing? Like that noise? It doesn't sound like nyuk to me. But don't they also say, like, nyuk, nyuk, yuck, 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 like a weird laugh? So what would that be? Just... You know what? Now that I think about it, they are like beavers, right? So, like, I feel like that's on brand for a beaver. Or, like, whatever they are. I think they're beavers, right? A woodchuck? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Nyuk, nyuk, yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright. That's all I got. That's all I got, Blathers. You disappointed me today. You know what? Yeah, let me sell this crap and then we'll call it. It's gonna be a little bit of a long episode here, but we made a lot of progress today. So I am totally fine with this being a longer episode. We got the king salmon, we got the red dragonfly. We are golden, pony boy. Let me sell this Garbo, and yeah. I just picture there's like a back room at every Nook shop that's just full of miscellaneous bones, dead fish, bugs, just all the crap that I sell to them. Anyway, not important. Alright, so that's what we're going to call it here in Animal Crossing Wild World on the Nintendo DS for this week. I'm going to save here, and I'm going to switch over to Animal Crossing City Folk on Wii, and we'll jump into that one. So I will be right back. Stay tuned. Alrighty, let me turn down the game audio. I know that's probably a little super duper loud. I don't know why the GameCube and the Nintendo Wii both have ridiculously loud game audio outputs. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. Maybe it's the difference between HDMI and like the component outputs. I don't know. So anyway, got it recording. I think we are good to go. We are jumping back into Animal Crossing City Folk here on the Nintendo Wii. Wild Violet in live chat says, I was 4 when this was out. Sentinel says, best original soundtrack of any Animal Crossing. I 100% wholeheartedly agree. I love the soundtrack of Animal Crossing City Folk / Wild World since they shared a soundtrack. I would love to see a resurgence in Animal Crossing 6. I would love to see a resurgence of this soundtrack as well. Because, like, this was, like, in my mind, you had Animal Crossing on GameCube, you had Wild World and City Folk, and they shared a soundtrack, so that at that point, 2 of the 3 Animal Crossing games had the same soundtrack. So in my mind, I just got hooked on, like, this is what Animal Crossing music is. Then New Leaf came along with an original soundtrack, which was great. New Horizons, same thing, but it's, like, still in my mind, this is the Animal Crossing soundtrack for me. C-Steps is my most played video game possibly ever. Yeah, no, for sure. I've played City Folk more than any other video game on the planet. WeeMan365 in live chat says, it's been a while. Welcome. So wait, no. We're jumping in here. We're going to try to catch the giant pedal tail today. That's the deal. That's what we're trying to do. August through October, so we got like a month and a half left to catch this bad boy. Giant pedal tail, and I think I didn't put down the time, but I think it was like between 5 and 7. I think it was like 5 to 7 p.m. Let me double check just to be 100% safe. Giant pedal tail City Folk. Yeah, I know it's gonna be tricky to catch, but I'm confident. And also, I saw CSEP in chat saying about coming to my island during the stream. I'm gonna try to catch this pedal tail this episode. If for some reason I succeed and there's still time on the clock, I will absolutely allow you to come to my island or my town. Sorry. But I'm going to say, yes, between 5 and 7 p.m. Okay. Let's do it. Other things. Oh, Weeman says, I can't get my Wii back to, I still don't know how, Wii Mi-Fi for some reason. Wii Mifi. Okay, so we're going to keep it on this date. Friday, September 15th. We're going to do... let's do 5:30, actually. Give us plenty of time. Okay. So let's load in here. Let's get this giant pedal tail, shall we? So the giant pedal tail... The giant pedal tail dragonfly is the last thing I have to collect outside of artwork. I've got all the fossils. I got all the fish. I just need to catch this giant pedal tail. And then we are in the best of shape. It is... I said to the right time, right? Yeah, this is 5 p.m. Or 5:30 p.m. The music sounds so somber and relaxing that it's like, I feel like it should be middle of the night. And also there are a million crickets out too, so. Am I at AM? How did I do that? I was gonna say, I knew it was different. I knew it was wrong. Hold up. I was gonna say, this doesn't sound right. How did I do that? Oh, does it go in military time? In City Folk? Hold up, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Dylan Fisher says, can you show your town tune? Yes, I can. I did set it to AM. How did I do that? Jeez, thank you for that. Good catch. I would have been looking for a dragonfly that didn't exist that entire time. Oh, you know what? That's why. I thought this meant it was, like, pushed down. I didn't even acknowledge that. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. Thank you for noticing that. Alright, this time for real, Rover. Yeah. This time for real. Switched it from AM to PM, and we're ready to catch a dragonfly now. I'm gonna run around a little bit, see if I can catch this, or find this dragonfly quick. Oh god, it's raining now. Quick, somebody tell me for sure if the giant petal-tail dragonfly is or is not available in the rain. I'm assuming that it's not. But I want confirmation before I time travel. And I saw in chat, it can fly... It can fly over cliffs. Now, do you mean by that... Do you mean they can fly down, like, off of cliffs? Or they can fly up from, like, canyons and over the cliffs? So those are two very big differences. And I'm gonna need to know that. Let me go empty my pockets and sell all the crap out. Doesn't specify on Wiki. Not sure if it'll appear in the rain. I don't think it will, so I'm going to sell some crap, and then I'm going to time travel quick. I'll show you my town tune quick. So it is indeed a... It is indeed an All-American Reject song, because they were really freaking popular when I was a kid, when I was first playing this. And the song is called Give You Hell. By the All-American Rejects. It's not great. My rendition of it is not great, but I'll show you what it is nonetheless, and how to set it. And maybe you could tweak it if you love the song and you want to set it as your town tune. Go for it. It'll just need to. I miss Pelly. I miss this music, this post office town hall music. Alright, so here it is. Wait, did it reset? Is that... No, it didn't reset. Yeah, that's... I'm trying to figure out, like, what part of the song. There are no pauses in it, which is why it's broken, and why it sounds so crappy. Yeah, I mean, I think it's the part that says, like, when you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. It's really bad, though. Quite frankly, it's really bad. So, you know. Alright. Let me save and quit, and we're gonna time travel again. I'm really getting raked over the coals with this time, with setting this clock right now. I am not doing a good job. We're 10 minutes deep into the episode, and we haven't even started our hunt. And that's total... I mean, the rain wasn't my fault, but the first one was pretty much my fault. Wild Violence says, I think my Wii is broken. My Wii, for some reason, when I last started to play, started hissing. So I turned it off terrified. And it wasn't the disk drive trying to read a disc or trying to find a disc that wasn't in it. That's the thing I mean, I don't know how much of a hissing sound that would be, but I feel like that would make some kind of noise that could be comparable to a hissing sound. I'm going to switch Lucky 13. I'm going to switch back to Wednesday, September 13th. Same time, 5:34 p.m. And let's see if it's still raining or if we can get a nice sunshiny evening to catch a giant petal-tailed dragonfly. That would be swell. It was the controller around the batteries. Oh. Well, then the Wii should be fine. Just not the controller, maybe. The controller might be bad. I don't know. Or maybe it's the batteries. Oh, you know what? Oh, cool. It's a nice night. Yeah, there is a speaker actually built into the Wii remote. That could be what you're hearing. I don't know why it's hissing at you, but that would be my guess. It has something to do with the speaker, the internal speaker on the Wii remote. And it is kind of like the battery cartridge is back here. It's like the front of it, but the same section where the speaker is. I've never heard it before either, but I don't know. That would be my guess. Not saying that it's normal. It's definitely not normal. But that'd be my guess as to what it is. Or where it's coming from. Alright, now we're getting into it. Now we're on the hunt for a giant petal-tailed dragonfly. So let me go back. I started telling the story earlier, but now that we're playing City Folk on the Wii, I feel like it's a great time to discuss it. And I said I would return to the story. So let me tell you about how I got my Nintendo Wii. The legend of John getting his Nintendo Wii. So like I said, the holiday season came. The Nintendo Wii released, what was it? November of 2006? 2007? I don't remember. I think it might have been November of 07. I don't remember. It's not that important. But holiday season came around, the Nintendo Wii released, and one of my best friends, got a Nintendo Wii, and we were obsessed with the thing. Like, Wii Sports was our jam. It was so much fun. I remember he had a birthday party in December, because his birthday was in December. So his birthday party was obviously in December, and I remember they set up like a Wii Sports tournament. And like there were like prizes for whichever, party goer won the Wii Sports tournament with the most points, and it was such an awesome, I don't know. The Wii was great. And I fell in love with it, and I was like, I need one. So I asked for one for Christmas. And my parents were like, I don't know about all this. So anyway, Christmas morning comes, and I open gifts, and I find a small assortment of Nintendo Wii games including Disney and Pixar's Cars, the video game, which is such a fun game, and I don't know why. Like, it doesn't deserve to go as hard as it does, but it really does go pretty freaking hard. It's such a fun game. So Cars, the video game. Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz. Also an amazing game. One of the first games I got for the Nintendo Wii. Right? I want to say there was another one, but I think that actually might have been it. Super Monkey Ball, Banana Blitz, and Cars, the video game. You know what? I think Spider-Man 3 might have been. I don't remember. It was one of my first Wii games, and I freaking loved that game too. That went hard on the Wii. Spider-Man 3 was my jam. I own it now. I think I still own my original copy, and I will absolutely play that on the channel, because while it's not a strictly Nintendo game, it was like a beloved Nintendo Wii title from my childhood, so, But with that said, yeah, so I opened all these gifts, and I found a small assortment of Nintendo Wii games, but there was no Wii, right? And I have a similar story about 3DS, and maybe I'll tell that story during my New Leaf Let's Play this week. But there was no Nintendo Wii console, because Santa couldn't track one down. They were sold out everywhere. So that began my dad and I's pursuit for a Nintendo Wii. It was a long, storied journey. Lots of phone calls to all the local stores, Best Buy, Toys R Us, GameStop, Game Crazy. I think EB Games was still in existence. Circuit City. Just all these places that don't even exist anymore, many of them. And then one day, in mid-April, I believe it was, the year after that it, so like basically like half a year after the Nintendo Wii released, my dad was reading the early morning Sunday newspaper, right, as he did, because he's a dad. And he was reading the Sunday paper, and he saw, it must have been like 5 or 6 a.m. Like, why are you up that early, man? Calm down. It's extra. And he woke me up, and he was like, hey, John, apparently Circuit City is getting a small shipment of Nintendo Wiis. If you roll out of bed right now, we'll drive over there, we'll get in line, we'll see if we can get a Nintendo Wii, right? And me, I was like, oh my god, right now? Sure. Like 6 a.m.? No problem, let's do it. I'll get in line for a Nintendo Wii at 6 a.m. Now it's like, there aren't a lot of things I would do at 6 a.m. There are not a lot of things, no matter how much I love doing them, there are not a lot of things I would roll out of bed at 6 a.m. for. At least not that excitedly and that, willingly. So we got there, right? And we stood in line, and there was a line outside Circuit City, and I was like, this is the thing. I feel it. I feel in my bones that today's the day. There might have been there were probably 4 or 5 people in front of us. Now, there was no real confirmation. This is all speculative. They could have gotten 2 Wiis in for all we all knew, right? The doors slide open. Somebody comes out, and they go. Again, it's like 6:30 in the morning or something like this. He goes, we got 8 Nintendo Wiis. We have printed out little slips of paper, and we're going to distribute them in order of the line. You bring this, if you get a piece of paper, bring it back today at opening, which is like 10 a.m., I think, for the store, and you'll get a Wii. And I was like, oh my god, like, quickly, count how many people are in front of us. I hope nobody's getting multiple. I think it was like 1 per person, though, or 1 per household, whatever it was. Anyway, long story short, we got a slip of paper, right? We got one of these slips of paper, and it was one of the single most exciting moments in my entire life. This is not an exaggeration. To this day, I still think about this moment, and I feel it in my soul, okay? Like, it was one of the most exciting moments of my entire life when we got that slip of paper confirming that today was the day that I'm going to get a Nintendo Wii. After all of this, like, I feel like if it was, like, under the tree on Christmas, it wouldn't have been the same, right? I got my N64 on Christmas, and I fondly remember that. I have that memory as well. But that was not as exciting as the day that we, at long last, I had acquired this little slip of, computer paper that said today was the day you're going to get a Wii, right? And so we went home, and I was so excited. And then it became apparent that my older sister, she used to run cross country, and she had a 5K that day that she had paid for that she was supposed to participate in. I think it was a 5K. I don't think it was a school function. I think it was like a legitimate 5K run that she, was supposed to run in, right? And it was at the exact same time that Circuit City opened. And my dad was like, I don't know, I'm sorry, John. Amy has to go to her, she has to go to her run. And I was like, you mean I'm not getting my Wii today? What do you mean I'm not getting my weed after all this? After fighting in the trenches with you for so long, you're just gonna give up that easy? Are you kidding? Right? But long story short, my sister was unable to run that day, right? She was unable to, like, she got up, and it was a whole thing. I'm not going to go into her personal reasons or anything like that. It's not important, nor do I want to invade her privacy. Not that anybody knows who she is or whatever, or any relation to me, but, you know, out of respect. Long story short, she couldn't run, and so my dad was like, I think we're getting the weed today. And I was like, word up. Thank you, Amy, for your misfortune. I feel really terrible knowing what I actually, like, it's not important. But I feel terrible saying that. I feel like a schmuck. But long story short, we went on a walk around, like, this, like, it's called Grings Mill. It's like a local park. There's like a cool walking trail. My dad and I, we walked around the area until Circuit City opened. We went right at opening time. I got my Nintendo Wii, and the rest is history. And it was the greatest day of my life. One of the greatest days of my life. You know. Don't let my wife hear that, our wedding day wasn't the greatest day of my life. And that me getting my Nintendo Wii as a kid somehow was better than me getting married to her. Don't let her hear that. It was one of the best days of my life, I will say. One of many great days. But, yeah. But then, I have a bunch of fond memories. I have a lot of fond memories of just, like, playing video games with my dad as well. He was never good at video games. In fact, like, he kind of hates them. Anything that has, like, any kind of complex controls is just out of the question. He used to play Pokemon Stadium. We used to, like, Poke Battle constantly when I was a kid. Back when I had no idea how Pokemon actually worked. Like, I enjoyed playing, and oh my god, there it is. Okay, here we go. Get back here. Crap. Oh my god, guys. The hunt is on. Where'd it go? Did it get away? Oh crap, I think it got away. It's a speedy dude, so it might not have, but I think it got away. Crap, dude. I should have stayed on the other side. Back to the left. I should have stayed on the other side. No, I don't have time for your dialogue right now. You see that at the corner of your eye? Do you think it went this way? I feel like at this point it probably is... Oh, what is that? That's a regular dragonfly. Oh, I missed it. Oh my god, I'm missing it. I'm done trying to catch that one. It's embarrassing. Oh! Crap. It's still here. No! Crap! It did not get away. Don't tell me it got away this time. I think it got away that time for real. Oh no, dude. It's always that same spot. Oh no, there it is. Don't go anywhere. You bugger. No! I got it. I got it, guys. We did it. 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 We completed the Critterpedia for Animal Crossing City Folk, dude. At long last. Yo, dude. I caught every single kind of bug. Holy crap. Let me run this to the museum right now, dude. We did it. That makes me feel really stupid last time, though. Because last time I thought I thought it got away, but I just thought it got away twice right there, and it was still around. So I wonder if it was still around after I missed it before. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. We got it. And this should complete my, my bug wing now. Oh my god, dude, we did it. We did it. Sentinels as Petunia is somewhere off in the distance calling you a loser right now. Yeah, well, Petunia can moolah la herself. I'm really disappointed that Blathers doesn't outright tell me, like, hey, you did it. Congratulations. Says you just waited for the live stream. Yeah, exactly. So here is a completed bug wing in Animal Crossing City Folk here in the museum. Absolutely incredible. Y'all just witnessed history. Y'all just witnessed, like, the culmination of my entire childhood in one bug catch. Oh my god. I'm like smitten right now. This is dope. I'm so happy. We did it. Let me look at this right now too. So bugs. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. The complete bug exhibit. Fish, same deal. The complete set of fish here in Animal Crossing City Folk. We're done catching bugs and fish in this game, which is bittersweet, quite frankly. C-Sip says, I witnessed you catch all the fish and bugs. Congratulations, I was here for both live streams. Yes. Wild Violet says, purple tarantula? Yeah, I mean, the little guy down here is purple. The real thing isn't purple. It's over here throwing down with the scorpion over here, being as creepy as ever. They don't like each other very much. Alright. Dude, we did it. Oh my god. We freaking did it. So I'll be getting my golden bug catching net soon. Next episode here on the Let's Play, so I'm excited about that. Oh man, let's go check if there's any artwork. I'm feeling lucky, guys. I'm feeling lucky. Let's go to the city and see if Crazy Red's gonna sell me some legitimate artwork today. The answer is no, because he's a crook. But, I mean, I'll try it anyway. Might as well, right? Just a little bit even more progress. That's the last remaining thing. The last thing I have to do in Animal Crossing City Folk here on the Wii is collect artwork and finish the art wing of my museum. And then I am all done. I also have to get the golden slingshot. I don't know how to get that. Oh, don't let me forget. Guys, also, I need to get my, I buried a shovel to make a golden shovel, so I'll have the full set of golden tools. Don't let me forget to sign off, or don't let me forget to grab that, to dig that up before I sign off, I should say. This episode might run a little bit long. We're about the 28-minute mark of the recording, so let me hurry through Cappen's dialogue and make this happen quickly. C-Sep says the golden slingshot is the same way to get the silver one. It's just a chance. It's just by shooting things down, right? It just... Is it... So, I know in New Leaf, it's like you shoot down a certain number of balloons, and then you get the silver one, and then you shoot down a certain number, and you get the gold one, right? So in City Folk, is it completely random? Oh my god, are you kidding me? This dude is never in... Like, whatever. Let me go get this this gold shovel, and then I'll have all the gold tools. Well, all the gold tools except for the gold bug catching net, which I'm gonna get in the mail, thanks to that giant pedal tail, and then the golden slingshot, which I still need to shoot down. C-Sep says you have to shoot down a certain amount for it to appear. I haven't tried to get a second one. Okay, so like I still have to get the golden card too. I never got the golden shopping card because I modded to exceed the amount necessary, so I don't think I ever tripped the programming that, you know, afforded it to me. Wild Violet says, "Oh, John, can you do me a favor? What's up?" Maybe. Alright, I believe I buried the golden fishing rod, or the golden shovel over here. Well, it wasn't a golden shovel. I forget, do you have to... I didn't remember when I did it. Do you have to water it to make it golden? The answer is no, you don't have to water it. Alrighty. So let's look at these golden tools quick. We got the golden fishing rod. We got the golden shovel. We got the golden axe. We got silver slingshot, silver bug catching net. That'll be golden soon, and that will hopefully be golden soon. So that's that. So let me sign off. That's where we'll call it with Animal Crossing City Folk. We done gone did the thing, guys. We done gone did the thing. I'm happy to say. Put that away for now. C-Step says I need a silver fishing rod if you got one. The silver fishing rod you just get from buying at the store, right? I think that's how you get the silver one. The silver shovel I know you get from the reset center. I don't know how I got the silver bug catching net or anything else. I think that's also just like a luck of the draw thing when it comes to shopping here. So I don't think I have an extra one, but if I do find that I have an extra one at some point, I will absolutely give it to you. Wildbout says, in New Horizons, if you have any real artwork that you don't need, can I have it? I need it. Yeah, absolutely. I'll double check that as well. Maybe not during the stream, but I'll definitely send you anything that you need. Let me know in Discord. Send me a message in Discord, or just like in the general chat or whatever. Go into the Let's Play Together channel and just let me know what you need, like what artwork you need, and I will absolutely see if I have any of it, or if I can acquire it for you. Yeah, so with that said, I am going to switch over to Animal Crossing New Leaf on the 3DS. That'll wrap up Animal Crossing City Folk here on the Nintendo Wii. So I will be right back. Stay tuned. Alrighty. Let me see if this is gonna be... Oh, gotta unmute the desktop audio. I think we are good here. Alrighty. Oh, I gotta start recording too. Okay. Now I think we're good. Okay. So, we are jumping back into Animal Crossing New Leaf here on the Nintendo 3DS. Almost definitely have to do some time traveling. Almost definitely gonna get yelled at by Rossetti. And by almost definitely, I mean I'm definitely gonna get yelled at by Rossetti. It's tradition at this point. Let me see. Sentinel says, oh, I've always wanted to ask, what was the inspiration / creative process like for all the Beasts designs? So, in reference to like the Gamer Beasts, my gaming merch apparel, my gaming apparel merch, yeah, you know what I'm talking. I know what I'm talking. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. We know what we're talking about. So it started with obviously the Nintendo Beast was me. Like this is my channel. This was the original thing. And then let me change the time quickly. Let me look at what I have to get. And then I kind of realized, like, okay. So if I'm the first design was the Nintendo Beast, as you see on my personal merch, my channel merch, as well as on the banner on my YouTube channel. That was the original design. I got a graphic designer off of Fiverr to make that for me. I basically just told him, like, hey, I want some kind of monster, some kind of creature, beast, whatever, that is made up of Nintendo accessories, game consoles, you draw any kind of inspiration from Nintendo as a whole, build armor, build whatever, make it out of those things, and go crazy. And they did an incredible job on that. And then once I had that, I was like, what if I created it in an apparel brand, a gaming, apparel brand, but wasn't just limited to Nintendo. It was like the whole console wars, right? Like, what if we did the same kind of concept, but like made a PlayStation Beast and an Xbox Beast, right? And so that's what we did. And I went to the same artist on Fiverr, and I was like, I need a new positioning of the Nintendo Beast. So the one that you see on my channel merch, he's kind of like looking down. It's at a different angle. And then the ones you see on the GamerBeasts.com, that one is like standing upright, so it matches the other two better. So they're actually technically two different designs. The same creature, they look pretty much the same, but they're two technically different designs, different stances that the creature, the beast, is in. And so yeah, so that was kind of the inspiration, and I think they look really, really cool. I love them. And I have the shirts. I have my own merch. I wear them in my videos as much as humanly possible. I need to get more of that. I need to get like the hats and like the full, thing. I don't know if you saw, but I have an unboxing video of the Gamer Beasts t-shirts, the first shipment ever from the store, which is kind of cool. I got to be my own like first customer, so to speak, which is awesome. So we're gonna keep it the same day, I think. Let me see here. New Leaf, still need fossils, need the red dragonfly and the violin beetle, the char, and then late September there are a bunch of diving things. So I think this is good. As far as time goes, CSIP says, hey, does your New Leaf Online work since it's on an emulator? I think I can play online with other people using the Citra emulator, but I've never tested it. So I want to say yes, but I can't say yes confidently. I'm just going to load in middle of the day, I think, to start. You know what I'll do? Red Dragonfly. Crap. Red Dragonfly, New Leaf. Let me see when the Red Dragonfly is available. I think this will be fine. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. in every game. Awesome. The other one is, what is it? The violin beetle. 4 a.m. to 7 p.m. Oh, in September, 4 a.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, cool. We're good. Perfect. C-Sep says, oh, not the char, the most infamous fish on this channel. Yeah, yeah, I know. I'm gonna struggle to catch it on this one, too, I feel. Want to hear a crazy story today? Yeah, today? Sure, go for it. There was also, I saw somebody up in chat before I came back from my intermission here on the live stream. I saw somebody in chat mention, I wonder if I am going to continue, weekly episodes of the Animal Crossing Let's Plays after I, complete all the Critterpedias, and the short answer is, I don't know. The long answer is probably to some extent. So there are three main goals, I would say, in my pursuit for completion. It's completing the Critterpedia / museum. That's the big one. Oh, Phineas is here. Why, good afternoon, youngster. So that's number 1. May I have a badge? Yeah, so completing the museums and the Critterpedias, that's number 1, obviously. Paying off all debt is another priority. So I still have a lot of work to do to track down all the artwork in every game, pretty much. That's the big one that stumps me. I don't think I've ever completed an art wing in an Animal Crossing game yet. In any of them, so that's going to be probably the last one remaining after everything is said and done. Let me see if there are any violin beetles on any of these stumps. Nope, doesn't look like it. Beyond that, in this game I want to complete my Main Street, so I just need Katrina. I still need Katrina to move into my Main Street, and then that's complete, and then all the golden tools. Can I swap it with something? Crap. Alright, never mind. I wish it didn't have to rebury it. It could have just not done that. Ah. Ah, you garbage. Let me get this red dragonfly over there. Just to get it out of the way. Boom. Progress has already been made. I'm so shocked that I never caught that, though. Maybe it was such a basic bug that I just, like, always assumed that I had already caught it. I don't know what the deal is. Why it took me so long to get that, but red dragonfly, conquered, caught, we're good. Wild Violet says, you have to chop a tree and keep a log for the violin beetle to go on. I know. So there's a story behind the violin beetle and why I have personal disdain for it in this game. I actually have caught a violin beetle already in this game. But then I save and quit, and the emulator crashed. The emulator isn't capable of saving and quitting. I have to save and continue, and then just close out, and that's why Rossetti stops me every time, because technically I'm, like, resetting the game every time I stop playing it. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with that. Deal. Alright, so now I have some pocket space so I can dig up those fossils as we go. So yeah, that's why I technically have caught a violin beetle already. So I know how to catch one. It's just frustrating that I have to catch another one. Oh, there it is. I forget. Is there creeping? Yes, there is creeping in this game. Got it. Violin beetle. Done and done. That's all the bugs? That's all that's left. I caught every type of bug. Dude, this live stream this week is incredible for Animal Crossing Let's Plays here on the channel. We are crushing it. I'm like, it's so unexpected because I'm like not even realizing like, oh my god, that's actually the last bug on my to-do list or in my Critterpedia. And it's about to be the last bug going into my museum. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's freaking go, dude. Alright, let me go cash in. Let me go cash in right here, right now. I'm stoked. Sentinel says you're on fire. I know, right? I feel like Bowser in the Super Mario Brothers movie. Who's gonna stop me? Rossetti. Rossetti's gonna stop me. Alright. So let me just go through here. Wild World, Wild World, we caught the king salmon. And I believe we caught the red dragonfly too, right? I think. Pretty sure. Can't imagine we didn't. City Folk, we caught the petal tail, and we are done with City Folk. New Leaf, we caught the red dragonfly, and we caught the violin beetle. Yeah, so now it's a bunch of fish and deep sea creatures. The char being one of them, though. Sentinel says peaches, 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 peaches. Insert image of Peaches the horse. All right, let's bop this guy. Can we do both of them? Yeah, we can. Is Blathers gonna say something about completing the wing in this game or no? I hate how Blathers doesn't. I mean, I know he's gonna send me a letter with my golden bug catching net, but I'm still kind of bitter that he just says nothing, like when it actually happens. Wild Violet says, I have to be up early to meet my friend, and it's 1 a.m. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for keeping you up so late. But at least it's like an action-packed live stream. So there's that, right? If it was like a dud of a live stream, that'd be one thing, but we're crushing it. There's another violin beetle. I can just scare him away now and not worry about it. Because we did the thing. This very easily could be the most eventful week of Let's Plays here on the channel, of Animal Crossing Let's Plays, ever. Did I already fall in the pitfall seed? It's a gyroid. Did I already fall in a pitfall seed today? I think I did, but I don't remember. Just to clarify, there's no Katrina over here, is there? No. I know this is gonna be maybe not. Oh, there's the pitfall seed. So yeah, no. The answer is no, I did not fall in a pitfall seed yet. How do I get the golden shovel in this game? Is it the same as City Folk? I want to say it's not, based on the fact that I haven't gotten it yet. Maybe it's the same. It's like all the fossils. You donate all the fossils to the museum and you get the golden shovel. That would make perfect logical sense. Oh, Sentinel says, I think the golden shovel is buying like 50 fertilizers. Really? That doesn't make any logical sense. That's stupid. So I'm digging up all these fossils for nothing? I'm not even going to get anything golden out of it? Lame. Alright, so there should be, what, one more buried thing? One more buried thing of some variety. I already have the golden slingshot in this game, so I don't have to worry about that. Any chars in there? Looks like the answer is no. Okay, am I crazy or did I just see... Does it look like there might be a fish in there? I'm just going crazy. I'm just seeing things that I want to see. There's no char in there. There's no char in that bunch. Okay. Talk to the camp. Wait. Oh, Sentinel says talk to the camp, old man. Oh, you mean, Oh, crap, I just ripped up some flowers for no reason. Gulliver. Gulliver, not Gulliver. Phineas. I want another badge. Thank you. I wouldn't have even thought about this. I rarely think about Phineas at all in this game. I like him better as the prize guy in City Folk. The Professor of Entomology badge. Everyone agrees I'm a bug specialist. Imagine if we finished the fossil wing today too. It's not gonna happen, but just imagine. Just imagine, if you will. I'm on a roll. If I get even one fossil that belongs in the museum, there are 2 outstanding fossils from my museum. Oh, snap. If I get even one new one, that'll be the most incredible, Let's Play episode in recent memory, because I've been struggling to find anything that is necessary for so long now. I see people still talking about Petunia in live chat, too. Petunia's hatred is intensifying by the minute. Petunia's just back in OG Domoburg, just being really mad. Just being a grumpy Gus. A real hater. Oh, Wild Violet says, John, go up a bit. C-Step says, can you store gyroids in New Leaf? I don't think so. Wild Violet, why, did you see something that I didn't see? C-Step says, hey, since I'm trying to get New Leaf, and I know nothing about it, how do you get the silver tools and gold tools? Honestly, I don't even know. I know the slingshots, you shoot them down. Oh, you're talking about in chat. Okay, scroll up in chat. Okay. Hold up. Steve says, I mean, I know about its features, but I don't know if you know what I mean. You could be told how good a game is, but it ain't the same as playing it. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. I'm going to assess these fossils quick. I'm going to assess these fossils. Do them one at a time, just like every other time. We got 3 fossils. Hopefully, at least one of them makes its way into the museum and just makes my day. Here we go. Plesio neck, no good. That one's a dud. We're 0 for 1. It's not looking good so far. This is how it always goes. Sentinel says, yes, you can. However, they take up way too much space. I store mine in the museum exhibits. Oh, yeah. I mean, you could store them upstairs. Like, you could put them on display in the museum, but you can't actually display all of them. So if you were to collect all the gyroids, that's something I want to do in City Folk, is collect all the gyroids, because you can put them into the gyroid storage. I don't need that. In comparison to this game where you can't actually, they don't all fit. Like, I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second here. We're currently 0 for 2 on fossils, so I don't think we're going to get lucky. But we'll hope. Nope. 0 for 3. It's all a dud. All 3 duds. Alright, so let me run upstairs and show you the exhibits upstairs. I feel like I should make it like a legitimate one. What is this? Is this artwork? Oh, it's the frame. Oh, okay. I thought it was a piece of artwork. I was like, oh my god. I want to say this is an exhibit like of pictures of my now wife. They used to be in my house, and I think I moved them in here. Yeah. It's just pictures of her on the wall that I made into Pro Designs. In this thing, this is a firework I set off. Our first fireworks show together in Animal Crossing New Leaf, because we used to go on virtual dates in Animal Crossing New Leaf when we were in high school, because I was a nerd. And yeah, there's a picture of, if you guys saw the heart-shaped bushes that I have out there. I think they're rose bushes, I'm not totally sure, but the heart-shaped bush thing that I have in my town, that was a picture of when I first planted them for her, and that was us together. It's a pretty cool picture, actually. Like, I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty stoked that I took that screenshot too, especially since we went on to get married and everything. Like, someday I'm gonna be old and gray, and I'm gonna be like, do you remember this ridiculous picture of me planting virtual bushes, rose bushes for you? And I hope she's like, yeah, it was great. And I'm not just like, you know, she'll be like, no, I don't really remember that. You're a freaking nerd. Get over it. Just kidding. She would never say that, I don't think. I mean, maybe she would, but it would be a joke, I hope. Oh, you know what? I have 2 gyroids in here, in this room. C-Sub says, same, I want to collect all of the gyroids, but I don't know what ones I'm missing, and I'm too lazy to scroll down 180 items. I am in the exact same boat in City Folk, yeah. Eventually I'll do it. Oh, there's the silver shovel. You get the silver shovel from up here, guys. In case anybody was wondering. But yeah, okay, so here's like a full kind of section of gyroids. Again, it's impossible to fit them all in and still be like, it'd still be a walkable space. It's like impossible. Wild Violet said that is so cute about my ode to my wife over there. Sentinel says, now I feel extra single. I'm sorry. I'm also an old man, though, so. I'm also an old man, but I'm also a young dude who got married young. Because I married my high school sweetheart. There's no skill involved. It's pure luck. It was pure luck that I found the love of my life and at such a young age. And it was pure, I don't know. I don't want to say compromise, but like just willingness to make it work, because there's a high school relationship and those tend to not work. I don't know. I don't know how it happened. I just stumbled upon the best person I've ever met in my life and was like, nope, I'm gonna marry you. I know I'm whatever it was, 17 and you're 15 or whatever it was, but you're it, bruh. So get used to it. And here we are, 10 years later. Alright, so that's that. Nothing for the museum there. Bummer. Alright. So, what was I gonna do now? Oh, fishing. I can... Duh! When in doubt, look for a char. You always need a char in your life. I'm actually gonna go sell all this crap at retail first, so I have some pocket space before I go on my char hunt. Wild Violet says, I think it's too late to scroll up now. It's fine. If it's... Just... I don't know. Just post it again. Just copy and paste it in the chat and I'll revisit it. It's easier than scrolling up. The chat going too fast for me to keep up with has never been a problem. Before right now, apparently. Oh, you know what? I'm not selling these gyroids. My bad. I do want to have the full collection at some point. And selling them probably doesn't bode well for that objective. C-Sub says, Char New Horizons Vietnam flashbacks. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I hate the Char with a burning passion. Wildbot says, I enjoy the streams. By the way, I am meeting my friend's new rabbit tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh, nice. Nice. There you go, old man. Thank you. Thank you, young whippersnapper. Horf. I'm becoming Mayor Tortimer. If I have half the swagger of Mayor Tortimer when I become old and gray, I'll be a happy camper. I will have lived a perfect life. Be a char, please. I was like, put me out of my misery. Be a char. How great would that have been if that was a char? Oh. Would have been a beautiful thing. I don't even know if chars are available at this current hour. Just catching black bass left and right. I see the... Okay, so you said story. I see C-Sub up there saying, thanks for the silver shovel tip. I think that's where you get all of the silver items. I think about it, but you have to get half of the Critterpedia for them to show up. Yeah, there's something that... Well, there's something... No, you know what it is? I don't think it's half the Critterpedia. I think what it is that top floor doesn't open up until... Well, maybe you get half the Critterpedia. The top floor of the museum doesn't open up until something happens. I don't know what it is, but something happens and that top floor opens up. And I think once that top floor is open, that's when all of those things become available for sale up there. Oh, Wild Violet says, the story is way up, John, about GameStop. Oh, I missed the game. I did see some kind of comments in the GameStop, but I think it might have been during intermission, or I kind of totally missed it. I don't really know. But what I was commenting on was I do plan on continuing Animal Crossing, my Let's Plays, even after my Critterpedias are done. There's a lot of work I still need to, you know, get done before I consider them to be completed. But with that said, then after that, I might revert just to the older games that I've already beaten for the time being. Just because I don't want to be like, yes, I beat the game at long last. Let's start again from zero. Because, like, that doesn't sound fun to me. At least, like, maybe down the road I'll create a new character in those respective towns. I'm never going to undo the town. I'll, like, create a new village, I don't think. Or a new island. Because that's just not what I'm just not into that idea. But I might create a new character and start pursuing things like the, you know, completing the Critterpedia again and things like that. But beyond that, I'm still going to do, I might start doing like full, like similar to this live stream where I'm playing all 5 games, doing that, but for like special events and holidays, fishing tourneys, that kind of thing. To keep the games very much alive and kicking on the channel, even when I'm not doing weekly Let's Play episodes of them. But again, I feel like we're making a lot of progress here today and this week on the Let's Play series, all of the Let's Play series. But I don't think it's indicative that we're really super duper close to like the end of any of the Let's Play series. We're definitely making a you know, big progress and hitting big milestones, but I don't think I think we got plenty of episodes, plenty of weeks here to go. I wouldn't say I'm going to finish any of these Let's Play series by the end of this year, at least. But, you know, who knows? We'll see. CSIP says, so in my city, in real life, I have 2 GameStops. The only ones around, one is a retro store, the other is a modern one. I want to go get New Leaf, and the retro store was closed, so I went to the modern one. Okay. I mean, eBay, Mercari, they're also your friends. Facebook Marketplace to a lesser extent. I can't vouch for it. I've never used Facebook Marketplace. It kind of scares me, quite frankly. The idea of having to interact with somebody who is in my community for a business transaction is weird to me. I don't like that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being antisocial. I don't know, but I guess you can have some things shipped to you, but I feel like that defeats the purpose of Facebook Marketplace if it's not actually like a local transaction. But I don't know. What do I know? Anyway, I think that's where we'll call it. Because we're about 30 minutes on the nose here in this episode. So, yeah. I think that's where we're going to call it. Let me stop recording here. And I will be right back for some Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Switch, the last game of the stream. So stay tuned. Ta-da! Now? I think. I'll explain what happened and why this is janky. I'm also not... Oh. I can hear you. Okay, sweet. Sweet. We're getting somewhere. Let me turn this game audio back up to a normal rate. We'll mute the desktop audio. Oh, now there's no game audio? Is that what you said? Wait, is it just because the... Is it just because the music stopped? Or... Alright, I'm hearing... Yeah, okay. The mic is back. Both should be back. Let me know if you can hear the music now that it's playing. When you click the game, okay, so everything is good now? I'm assuming? Okay, sweet. Alrighty, so what happened there was during the intermission, I moved my microphone over and it came unplugged, and Streamlabs OBS did not like that. So hopefully my mouth is matching up with my words. Hopefully you can hear everything okay. Hopefully everything is back to normal. Part 2 of the story is up there. I saw that. Hold on, give me a second. Let me scroll. Now I have to actually scroll up like an old man. So in my city, in real life, I have 2 GameStops, the only ones around. One is a retro store, the other one is a modern one. I went to go get New Leaf, and the retro store was closed, so I went to the modern one. And they told me the retro store was closed because of a COVID outbreak somehow, and it would open tomorrow. So tomorrow I will try and get New Leaf, but let's hope they are open and have the game. Okay, now I got through the whole story, I think, right? I think I read that before, actually, in its entirety, but okay. Okay, so we're good? We're good? Caught up on the story? I didn't even know retro GameStops existed, to be honest. Like, I knew that they sold, on their website, I knew they sold retro games to some extent, but I didn't think they were actually brick-and-mortar GameStop retail stores that did that. But cool. Good to know. Good to know for the future. Alright, so we're diving back into Animal Crossing New Horizons here on the Nintendo Switch, and this is a game that I've already conquered the Critterpedia. The only thing that I need to do now in Animal Crossing New Horizons is terraform the island to my perfect island liking, and then obviously the artwork. The art game is still a weakness, still a soft spot in this game. I have not completed a single Animal Crossing New Horizons game or a single art wing in any Animal Crossing game. So there's that. I feel like New Horizons will probably be the first one I do complete it in, but C-Steps' artwork is a hassle in every game. Yeah, I hope in future games they make it a little bit more accessible, a little bit easier. I think they're onto something good with New Horizons, with Red being available every day via Harv's Island. I think that update definitely made the quality of life in the game much better, and I think they're on to something, managing their expectations of people collecting artwork in Animal Crossing games because of that. Sindel says, have you seen the Animal Crossing movie? You mean the anime from like 2006 or 7? I have, actually. I watched an English dub of it, actually. Oh my goodness, Rosie Wild V sent me a letter to John. May this sweet treat make you smile and brighten your day. P.S. Happy Autumn. From your friend, Wild V. Thank you, Wild Violet. Let me pop this bad boy open. Let's see what I was gifted today. Nice. I'm just gonna hold it and run around with it. Wild V in the chat. That's me. I'm just gonna run around with this the entire episode. That's what we're doing here today. Wait, was the treasure trawler here? No. Okay. So I thought, for some reason I thought that Get out of here. Get out of here. So here's my hockey rink for anybody who's not familiar. Oh, now I get to see these with lights on. How can anybody tell me how to make these change color? Naminsky says visit me. I might I'll open the gates for friends only. I might do that. Wild V says you can eat it, by the way. I know. Does anybody know how to change the lights though? Like, because right now only the red ones are on, and it's kind of dumb. And I would like to be able to have them alternating or do some kind of light show or something, but only those ones work, and it kind of seems stupid to me. Alright, get out of here, Flick. Got places to be. Like, press it? I feel like I tried that already, though. Yeah, that just turns it on and off, that's right. I was gonna say, could it be that easy? But I was like, no, I definitely tried that already. Oh, where'd my ice cream go? Where'd my ice cream go? Hold. Oh, Sentinel says, what's the name of the item? It's like stage lights or something like that. I think they're called stage lights. I feel like you can probably customize them at with retail. But I also feel like that's stupid. Like, why would only some of them work? And if it was a matter of coloring, like, oh, you can have the red lights on or the blue lights on, why not just make the entire panel red lights or blue lights or whatever? If some of them are just not going to function, that's lame. Wild Violet says, John, what's up? Oh, crap. No, I don't. No. Actually, I'm good. Never mind. I don't want to go to work. That's another thing I have to do in this game. I have to do more Happy Home Paradise. Wild Violet says, what is your favorite food do-it-yourself in the game? I'll be honest, I'm not a big crafting person when it comes to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I don't do much crafting at all when possible. It's not super fun for me to do. It takes a while. You can't bulk craft. It's kind of just a pain in the butt, quite frankly. And it's also a pain in the butt to terraform, but at least that way you end up with something very cool, potentially. Whereas crafting, it's like you're just getting a single piece of furniture item that you could have just bought. So it's a little bit less exciting, I feel like, to craft than terraform. Both equally tedious, though, I would say. Well, it says, I just want to make you a treat. Let me think. I don't even know, though. That's the thing. Let me pull up my do-it-yourself recipes and see. I don't even know how many food recipes I actually have. Or know of. Yeah, see, I am weak sauce. I do not have a lot of recipes. Oh, here's some more. Duh. Savory and sweet. Oh, what is this? Squid ink spaghetti. That's both disgusting but also interesting. Organic bread. I don't know if this exists in the game, but if there are dumplings of any variety, I'll take some of them because I have a weakness for dumplings. Fried pork dumplings, specifically. That's in real life. I don't know if that exists in game, so, don't stress yourself out if it doesn't exist. But, otherwise, just... Ooh, pancakes. Pancakes, those look pretty delicious right now. Yeah, I mean, surprise me. Doesn't matter to me. Like I said, I don't have very many recipes, so, like, I have no idea what is and what is not in the game, quite frankly. I feel like I have both of these already. Let's see if either of these are real, though. What is this thing called again? Ba-ba-da. Art, New Horizons. Okay, hold up. Fandom is loading. Scroll all the way down. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. The tremendous statue. The forged statue has a lid with a handle. Okay, so this is fake. So this is fake because it has the handle on the lid. Well, it has the lid and the handle, I should say. And this one is already fake, I can see, because it has a watch, a wristwatch. Pretty sure I have both of them anyway. Special shout out to the one, the only, the iconic seasonal Cornimer. We gotta get a Cornimer cameo, or else it's just not a successful September episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons, now is it? Do I have other things on me? Oh yeah, I also wanted to get these benches customized. So what's your order? Yeah, it's gonna be the public bench. Right? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. And then I need one more as well. CSIP says, I didn't know Wild World Holidays made an appearance in later games. Yeah, it's just Cornimer to my knowledge. Thought they were left forgotten. I'm so happy that they brought back Cornimer. That's just like one of the nods in New Horizons that it just makes me really, really happy exists. It's like Nintendo knows it. It's like Nintendo still cares. That's what it feels like. Like Nintendo is still out there caring about the Animal Crossing community and the Animal Crossing franchise at large from start to finish. I love that. I love those little gentle nods to older games. Alrighty. So, with that said, no new artwork. Let's head back. Maybe we'll do a little bit of terraforming. I don't know. Or maybe we'll do some... Maybe I'll visit some islands. Assuming that, you know, my Nintendo Switch is capable of connecting to other people's consoles tonight. I don't know. It's a mixed bag. It does what it wants. Wild Violet says, are you having visitors? If not, I will mail it. I might go to other people's islands. Again, assuming it lets me. Let me go put these public benches down quick. And then we'll go from there. Flick is still here. What a lame-o. Okay. One public bench there. Another public bench there, and I screwed it up because of course I did. Okay, yeah, no, it was right the first time. All right. So that is the hockey rink for now. Did I have something else that I wanted to put down? I don't think so. Oh my god, a scorpion. That scared the crap out of me. I'm afraid that I'm going to accidentally catch the cricket and the scorpion's going to kill me. Cricket, you need to move, dude. I don't like my odds here. This stupid cricket isn't moving. This could go either way, and I'm not happy about it. Ah, of course! Of course! I knew it. I knew it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't think there's anything I can do. I think I'm screwed. I'm just gonna swing my... Turn off the game. Yeah, I mean... I'm just gonna swing immediately. Ah, it got me. There's no chance. Stupid scorpion. I knew the game was gonna do that to me, too. That's the worst part. I let him win. Wait, is he still gonna be there? I don't remember if they go away after you fail to catch him or what. Sentinel says clipped it. Good. I'm just gonna run through here and potentially get assaulted again by the same scorpion. No, okay, it's gone. It walked away. Just casually walked away. It's like, yeah, I just murdered a person. It's fine. Casually walk away. No biggie. Just murder. Another tiki torch here, I think, right? Kind of trying to build like a an Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom kind of thing here. I don't know. Still got to work on that. That's a work in progress. Stupid crickets, dude. Stupid crickets. Alright, let me go... I meant to put that away. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm gonna try, being assaulted by a scorpion. Never thought I would hear that. I mean, sometimes it happens. What can I say? Tarantulas and scorpions are scary in older games. For sure. I 100% agree. That's why I never caught them in City Folk, because I was terrified of them. Like, I tried to catch them, but I was so scared, especially of the tarantulas. Okay, I want to fly. I'm going to try to go to Naminsky's Island. And we'll see if this works. Via online play. Roger, roger. Let's rock and roll, baby. Alright, so we're about halfway through the episode. We got 15 minutes in. Alright, so far so good. Search for a friend. Is it Dodo Code friends only, Naminsky? Or is it just... Okay, so there we go. Let's fly. Sentinel says Oak Silk Moth made City Folk a horror game. I agree. Yeah, those things still get me. I'm not gonna lie. Those, even the lantern flies kind of get me sometimes. But it's just like me running around and like the noise they make when they take off when you don't see them. Like, it's terrifying. It's not even like it's that loud. It's just like abrupt and ugh. C-Sub says they are so loud for no reason. Yeah, like that's what I mean. Like, I mean, they're not like, in the grand scheme of things, they're not that loud. But when you're not expecting it, when you're just gently running through the night in like with the relaxing soundtrack playing in the back, like hourly music playing in the background, and all of a sudden you hear, it's like, oh my god, what was that? It's a freaking, I don't know. I'm gonna blow out your eardrums. It's just like you're running through. It's like casually nice music, and then and then you bleed. Your eardrums bleed, and you. I apologize for destroying all of your collective speakers on your computers by blowing into my microphone. Like I said, that is some opposite of ASMR right there. C-Sub says, seeing a rare fish while just normally playing is also pretty intense. Yeah, exactly. Sentinel says, florp, florp, florp. That's exactly the sound, yeah. Terrible. Yeah, I mean, seeing anything, that's another thing that makes it worse, the tarantulas and the scorpions. It gets more scary because they take, like, they're so rare that you don't want to screw it up. Same thing with, like, a coelacanth. Naminsky says, welcome back. Thank you, thank you. I'm just going to run through your town. Or through your island. Collect some coins. I'm sorry, I scared away that dung beetle. I didn't know you wanted it. I feel like I gotta get this for my Temple of Doom. I feel like I need that in my life. I think I actually have one. Like one of those pedestals. I feel like I should get coins too. Like that, and just line my entire town with them. Oh, here's my gyroid. Hold up, I'm coming. Oh wow, I'm just watching all this pop in. You have so much dope stuff all over your town that it's just like all popping in at once. Yo, I gotta go into these too. What is this thing? This would be freaking gnarly. For my hockey ring. And for, like, pyros for either side of the WWE entrance ramp. That'd be freaking sweet too. I feel like in Animal Crossing 6, whatever they end up doing, I feel like they should have drivable vehicles. It's super unnecessary, but I just, like, feel like they should. I remember as a kid, I always wanted to get in, like, Wild World. I remember Googling, like, how to get a car in Animal Crossing City Folk. But also, like, in Wild World, when Gracie's car would show up, I was like, how do I drive this? It's in the game. I must be able to drive it, whether it be with mods or whatever. I don't think you can, but, you know. It's not going to let me over there. Okay, I see you, and I raise you up. I'll go this way. I love this. Oh my god, it bounces too. I love that. Okay. Still can't go that way. I keep trapping myself. Sentinel says, can't you get a realistic dog pet in New Leaf? That I'm not sure about, but yeah, I know you can get like a cat tree. I think even New Horizons, you can get like a cat tree that, like, when you click on it, it's like meow, and you can see, like, I think you can see eyes inside of it. Like, the cat doesn't come out, but you can see it. I know you can get a hamster cage in other games, bird cages. Meanwhile, you have like human-sized birds, hamsters, cats, and dogs all walking around, and just, you can get litter boxes in game. It's like, I have a cat litter box in my house, and then I have Rosie living next door, and it's just like, this is weird. There's something weird about this. I mean, there's so much weird about it, but, you know. Yeah. And I think there was a... Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is the dog in this game. Still super weird. I'm gonna catch me a shark real quick. I blew it. I spazzed. Wild V says, your food is ready, sir. Thank you. Table for one. I can seat you immediately. I'm lost. Also, I'm just watching these flames pop in. Every time you leave frame, it disappears. Ready? Boom. Gone. Back. Gone. Back. I don't know. I don't know why I find that interesting or fun, but I do. All these angry, demonic dogs throughout town. I love that you have so many blocks, Naminsky, and like coins and stuff as you run through town. I dig that. Kind of makes me want to do the same, or something very similar, where it's like, as you run through town. It's like you're running through a Mario level as you explore town. Alright, I dig this diner. Have they come out with more cakes since the 1-year anniversary cake? I don't remember if I got one this year or the last year. I think we're on, what, year 3? I guess? Yeah. C-Sub says, told you, rare fish just make you perform worse. I 100% agree, yeah. It's true. Sentinel says, and in City Folk, you can get a credit card. Yeah, you can. Yep, that's true. I mean, it's not really a credit card. It's like a debit card more than anything. And it makes sense in the you know, in the game. This is another gravestone? I didn't realize there were so many different... I don't know if that is or not. Like headstones. I didn't realize there were so many. You can build a full, diverse graveyard. Which is both really cool and really creepy at the same time. Group stretching is about to begin. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here we go. C-Zip says it's actually useful in City Folk and goes with the setting, so it's a perfect match. Yeah, no, it is. It makes sense. I like that chicken back there in a raincoat and night vision goggles. It's another great day to stretch. Really? It's pretty terrible outside. I've never seen Tom Nook in a hoodie before, though. I enjoy that quite a bit. I just want to go on a record and say how terrible I'm doing right now. But those birds in the back are doing worse somehow. So. Zip says it'd be funny if you got a score on how well you did and you got prizes. I would actually love that. I feel like that would make this... I missed. I'll try. I'll do it late. I feel like that would make this almost worthwhile. Because I feel like right now group stretching is kind of stupid. I mean, it's kind of fun for whatever reason, but like there's no reason to actually do it. It's just one of those things that you can do with online multiplayer. While there's so little to actually do with online multiplayer. Which is disappointing in New Horizons. But... you know, add back Town Field Day. I agree. Yes, Field Day was great. What was it? Isn't it like the sports fest, like Spring Sports Fest or something like that? And I think there's a summer one too or something. I'm trying to remember what they actually called it. All right, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna head out, Naminsky. Thank you so much for having me over. Assuming I could find my way back. Oh, I don't want to trash your place. Assuming I can find my way back, because I want to make sure I have time to visit Wild V's Island as well. Maybe I should just look at the map like an intelligent person would. Oh wait, just let it load. All right, so I'm going in the right direction. We're almost there. Okay, here we go. We did it. All right, we made it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It wasn't terribly difficult to find your airport or anything. I love the Imperial March being your town tune. It's great. Naminsky says, bye. Thank you so much for having me. Wild V says, that town has everything. It really does. It's a really freaking cool island. Eastern is always a cool island to visit. All right. So now I'm going to go visit Wild Violet, and that'll be the end of this Let's Play episode and this live stream. Let's go do it. Neminsky in live chat says, thanks for stopping by. Again, thank you so much for having me. It's always fun. It's always fun visiting everybody's islands. And your island is always freaking cool, too. And it gets a little bit more over the top, I think, every time I visit it as well. Which is also pretty cool. I'm trying to think. Wild Violet. I remember in a previous live stream, or in Discord maybe, you saying that your island wasn't quite complete yet. Is your island complete now? Or no? It doesn't matter either way. But, like, do you want me to take a full tour, or am I just coming over to pick up some food you made me? And calling it a day. I might have to instate a supersonic speed run. I don't have my okay, still a work in progress. Okay, then I won't tour the whole thing today. I'll do that next time. You can tour though. Okay, well, I'll do a supersonic speed run of a tour, and then we'll call it a day. Because I don't have a terrible amount of time left. I don't want this episode to be stupidly long. And I don't think it will be. We're about to hit the 30-minute mark now, so I'm not super worried about it, but I want to visit someone. Are you doing it is it dodo code or friend code? Or not friend code. You know what I mean. Open to friends. Connecting to ye olde internet. Friends, okay. Perfect timing, Wild V. Sunset. I'm assuming Sunset is your town? If it's not, I'm going to some random stranger's town. Or island. Wild Violet says there is lag, though, so... Okay, well, it was perfect timing for me in real time. Alright, one more flight. I'm glad my Switch is not acting up and it's behaving itself now. I just had to, like, unplug and, like, totally reset my, my Wi-Fi gateway. So, yeah. Good times. At least now I know how to fix it for next time. It was stupid. I don't know why. I don't know what the problem was to this day. But at least I know the solution. I don't need to know what the problem is as long as I know the solution, right? Alright, I dig that. That's a super cool and fun, concept you got going there. Yo! Okay. I'm intrigued by that cave you had there. I'm gonna need one of them. Where'd you get that? C-Sep says, I wonder if the pilot bird guys will show up in the next Animal Crossing games. That's true. I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Dodo Airlines will show up again. Dude, I love your island. I already love your island. That's so fun. Oh, what is up there? I can't see it from here. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this without ripping up your, designs. Peach jelly. Looks delicious. Pull the other one out. Oh god, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I'm just going to show it off. Nice. Wait, we can see what? Oh wait, let me pull out my pro camera. Not handheld. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I thought I was able to turn my camera, but apparently you can't. No, you can't really. Not in any meaningful way. Oh, over here. Okay. I thought I was like supposed to be able to see it from there. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, so I see what it is up there now. I saw the big glowing things, and I was like, what is that? I love it. I love this entranceway. This is so freaking cool. I see more glowing things. What is this over here? What? What are these things? How'd you get all these things? These are so cool. Choco Bear. Dig it. Ah, he's surrounded by chocolate bars, too. Or the chocolate popsicles, too. I love it. Yeah, this is super duper cool. I need this in my life. I need to find... Where'd you get that? I need to know. I feel like that'd be perfect for my... Well, for so many things, actually. I'll get you one. Thank you. That'd be awesome. This is super trippy and cool. Just like running through the stars. I dig that. And then all your star-themed stuff up here. Okay, you said the left side is decorated? Oh, like over here? This is so freaking cool. I love how like your island has like... I don't know how to put it. Like, it has a theme, but it doesn't. Like, I guess, like, the theme is, I mean, lots of, like, stars and, you know, and moons and whatnot. Oh, there we go. Like, it doesn't have a theme, but it does have a theme. It's weird. Like, I see so many islands, mine included, where it's just, like, cool things. Just miscellaneous cool things laying around. You know what I mean? Hold on. There we go. Got a picture. But like, I don't know. Like it's very. I want to say it's like very you. Like, I like islands where it's like you're the theme. You know what I mean? Like, this is a very whimsical, colorful, cool island. I don't know. And I love, especially at nighttime. It probably isn't quite as cool during the day because like. It relies, like, the ambiance of it relies on, like, the glowing stars and moons and stuff. But I really, really dig it. This is, like, perma snow. Permanently Christmas. But it's 2 a.m. Yeah, it is 2 a.m. in your time. Oh, this is kind of cool. I kind of like how it just drops off to the secret beach. So you got like a winter village. I dig that. And the edging of it is cool too. My house is decorated a bit. Okay, which one's your house? Oh, well, duh. I assume this one. If it's not this one, I'm just wandering into some random person's house. I love this. Well, I mean, this is kind of like horror movie-esque, but I'm just waiting for the girl from The Ring to like climb out of that TV set, or like a hand to come against it. They're here. I dig the themes. I think that you actually have like real thought out themes to... What is this? Oh, it's a shower. I was like, what is that up on the wall? Changing the wallpaper. I don't know. I kind of dig it. I mean, you do you, but I think it matches. I think it looks cool. All right, so that's the bathroom. This, I'll say, is the living room, I guess. Giant moon trying to block my way, but I won't let it. I will explore. I'll force my way in. Okay, so this is the kitchen. Nice, nice. Do you have the Happy Home Paradise DLC? I still haven't put up any partition walls or any of the cool things that came with I'm gonna act like I'm eating this real quick, you know, don't mind me. Don't have the DLC. So I didn't pay for the DLC. I got the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, and so it kind of just came with it. So I can make things sparkly in my house and stuff like that. But I haven't really utilized anything that the DLC came with at this point yet in my house. I should probably get on that. That's probably something I should do. Okay, okay. Got some gyroids making noise. I dig it. The music room. I like the little art prints on your wall. That's pretty cool. Love the gyroids. Yeah, I mean, how can you not love gyroids? I like this little dude on the end here. I like how it doesn't actually allow you to play anything real. It only allows you to spaz and make spastic music. See, since I like how in every Animal Crossing game, the inside of the house, the rooms change. Yeah. Okay, the bedroom is the best, you said? Alright. C-Sip says in live chat, like in Wild World, it has a basement, a two-side rooms, a back room, and an upstairs. But in City Folk, it didn't have a side or back room. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I kind of want more house expansions in the next game, too. I want to get my house even bigger. Why are all your TVs creepy? That's what I want to know. Oh, yep, there's the hamster cage I was talking about. There's the hamster cage I was talking about. You can literally, I'm pretty sure you can literally have a hamster villager and a tiny hamster in a cage and act like it's not weird. The TV is creepy because, I assume it's because it's like, yeah, at 2 a.m. They don't have any late night programming in Animal Crossing on TV, I guess. And then you have this dog toy and you just act like that's not weird when you have dog neighbors that are like, is that offensive? Is that an offensive stereotype of an offensive stereotypical toy to your dog neighbors? You can sit in the dog bed. Jeez. Is this something you could sit on? I thought it was. I dig that. I thought this was Mew sticking at the top of this. I actually freaking love that. That's so cute. I was waiting for it to stop. I don't know what I was waiting for, but... Alright, so I'm going to head back to my island. That'll about wrap it up. We just hit the 40... or just past the 40-minute mark on this episode. So I'm going to head out, and I'm going to take a full tour whenever you're done with this island and your house and everything, Wild Violet. I'm going to come back. I'm going to do a full tour of it. Because I'm stoked. If the full island ends up... Ooh, this is totally not on theme, but I love it. But if your full island ends up looking at half as... Ooh, what is that? Half as cool as the already developed part, I need this. I need to get one of these, guys. I need to get all of this. This is freaking awesome. Anyway, like I was saying, if your town or if your full island ends up looking half as cool as what you already have built here, I'm expecting a world-class island tour next time I'm here. That's gonna be freaking awesome. Whenever you finish it, I should say. Alrighty. Alright, heading back to Domo Isle. thank you so much for having me. To everybody who was in the live stream, everybody who played along here in New Horizons, everybody who's been in live chat, everybody who's watching this in any capacity, thank you so much for being a part of the channel. Wild Violet in live chat says, hope you enjoyed it, though. I did. It was so cool. So this is where I will leave off. Let me stop the recording here. Thank you so much for watching. For everybody who is watching that as a video. And I'll start my sign-off here. Thank you again for everybody who tuned in through this entire live stream. It was a longer one, but we got all 5 Animal Crossing games in, new episodes of the Let's Play series, so I'll probably be posting those either Monday, all 5 of them on Monday maybe, or over the weekend this weekend, I'm not totally sure, but keep an eye out for the actual edited down versions of all of these Let's Plays here on the channel, and yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications for when I do live streams, such as this, live Let's Play recordings, as well as live streams. I got another live stream coming up tomorrow, Saturday, the 16th, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so don't miss out on that. We're going to be playing some Mario Strikers Battle League, sorry. We're going to be playing some Mario Strikers Battle League here on the Nintendo Switch. Going to have a lot of fun. It's going to get really, really sweaty. It's going to get really intense, as Battle League always does. Smash the like button on this video / live stream. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. I think that's my whole spiel. Till next time, I am the Nintendo Beast. Thank you so much for watching.